Ain't no life, it's just action. All my just front like these hatching. You already know. Poppin'. Ain't no stopping me now, steady rockin'. Watch them hate on me now, cause I'm locked in. Watch the hate on me now, cause I'm poppin'. I ain't stopping.
And the New York Giants are the Super Bowl champs.
What's going on, sports fans, football fans, New York Giant fans? Welcome back to another episode of the Big Blue Lounge. I'm your host, Gnation. My co-host will be on momentarily. And shout out to Big Pat. Sorry for yesterday, bro. I fell asleep and completely missed the Big Blue podcast. So my apologies to all you guys and my partner, Pat. And prayers up for Joe, who had surgery today. His wife did let me know that he came out of surgery. It was a success, and he is okay. So thank God for that. I doubt he'll be on tonight because it takes a while for people to come out of his anesthesia and be lucid. So I doubt he'll be on tonight, but prayers up for Joe, guys, for a successful surgery today. So thank God for that. Bobby, what's going on, brother?
Hey, RT1, and thanks for Joe getting that surgery, like you said. My brother's in the hospital again.
Oh, man. Sorry to hear that, brother.
He's down in Connecticut. He had his lungs drained out.
His what?
His lungs drained out. He had
fluid in his lungs?
Yeah, he flew a lot of brown stuff, he said. Came out. Yeah.
Brown stuff?
Yeah, brown liquid stuff.
Holy crap. Is he all right?
Yeah, he's getting better. He sounds better when I talk to him. So.
All right, let me get to some of these comments. Deception. Yeah. Thank you for being here, my brother. Thank you for dropping links in the chat. Tommy for one, Tommy. Glad y'all coming on. Hate to have to watch these other lives.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I greatly appreciate that, Tommy. I'm sorry. Oh, shit. Okay. Joey said facts, Tommy. All right. Jarius, what's up, brother? Deception. Evening, fellas. Crowd favorite. What's going on, my brother? Levance, much love and respect to everyone. Wales, what's up, fellas? What's up, chat? So Hudson, Kenny Galladay, Kadarius Toney, Jefferson, Flott won't be suiting up on Sunday. For sure, hopefully Leo, Aziz, Adoree, Holmes, Barkley, Robinson, Myrick get to play. Looks like they all will. Well, thank God that the Adoree Jackson injury wasn't something serious.
Yeah, that's true.
Bears should have kept Nagy and the old coaching for this that they got going on. Yeah, this is a very uneventful game. It's halftime and it's 0-0.
Ooh, exciting, huh?
This is really going into halftime at 0-0. That's why I'm not even calling the game.
Coach Eddie likes any kind of game he's in.
That's why I'm not calling the game. Nimmer, what's going on, Nimmer? Wales.
We could talk about our team.
M626. Thank you for being here, brother. And thank you.
We can talk about the Giants.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. Hit that subscribe button for me. Miz, I sent you the link, brother. Hop on.
How we could stomp that ass this week.
We will. We're going to.
Oh, I know.
Ooh, hop on, Miz. I sent you the link. When I'm home, I'll join you, my brother. All right.
Ravens defense is not that good.
Yeah, but Lamar Jackson is throwing the ball exceptionally well this year. He's
care.
not just running, he's actually throwing. So we have to make sure we lock him down.
Yeah, we got to lock him down.
Miz says, at my stepson's house, high school football game right now. Okay, gotcha.
Oh, okay.
Big Blue Doja in the building. What's going on, my brother? Lou, Giants are going to beat the Ravens, bro. I know. I'm the one that told everybody that before the season. Now everybody want to tell me like it's news to me. I'm the guy who said we was going 11-6 when everybody else said, 6 to 8 wins at the most.
Mm-hmm.
Almighty Finesse, what's going on, bro? Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports. Peace and blessing. Coach, the link is in the chat, brother.
Oh, Coach is going to come on. Good. I like talking to Coach.
Let's go, Giants. Damn right. 11-6, motherfucking G-Nation. Tell them, Miz, I need you to come on here and say that.
I told you that too.
Huh?
Well, I would agree with you too. 11-6.
No, I know, but Miz was like, "No, man, we're gonna win maybe
No.
7 games." He
Yeah.
argued with me. We're gonna win maybe 7 games, 9 games at the most. Now, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Peace and blessings, brother Ed. Nema. Mac, what's going on, Mac? Hop on here, bro. Let's talk some New York Giant football. Big Blue 57 for life. Ortiz. Yo, Big Lou, what's good, bro? What's going on, my brother Boricua?
What
Lou, I
does that
found
mean?
Tony yesterday on the milk carton at the local bagel store. You sure you ain't find him in the cheese section with the polio string cheese? Because his hamstrings ain't worth a damn. Dory Jackson is a dog. Yeah, I'm just glad
Yeah.
that wasn't a huge injury. Dory is huge. Leo's back. Collins too. Yes, sir. Wait, Hudson playing this Sunday?
I like Bellinger.
The way coaching handles all the injuries and allows them to get better before throwing them back in the fire. Yeah.
Right.
Lamar
You're
Jackson on the
busy.
way. I swear to God, man. I swear, man. Jesus Christ.
What's not?
Nothing. Lamar Jackson on the effing way. Yeah, to another loss.
Yeah, I think he's gonna lose.
Lou, we'll go at 12-5. All right. Wentz about to be a backup. That's all Wentz ever was. I don't know how they got rid of Nick Foles, the guy who won them the Super Bowl, and kept the guy that got hurt. That made no damn sense to me. But that's the Philadelphia Eagles for you, so.
Oh, I hope they lose against Dallas. Right?
No.
Yes.
No.
You want Dallas to win?
Oh, I want the Eagles to win. Yes. I thought you was
That's what I just
okay.
said.
Because Dallas already beat Washington and they beat us. So if they beat Philly, they're 3-0 in the division. That's not good.
All right, we want Dallas.
So we need Philly to win that game.
Oh, okay. Philly.
What's up, Coach?
Hey, Coach, how you doing?
What's up, guys? How's everyone doing? I'm good.
Are you enjoying this game tonight, Coach?
Which game?
Well, Chicago Bears against the Washington.
Nobody's enjoying that damn game, Bobby.
Well, no, wait a minute. Let's see.
I'm watching college football. Even
that's fine.
That's
I watch college first.
That's how horrible this damn game is. You ain't missing nothing, Coach. You ain't missing nothing. It's halftime and it's 0-0.
Yeah, they can't even score.
Temple ain't doing no better, man. They're getting blown out. So.
Go Tulane.
Temple versus Central Florida.
Which team you like? Temple?
He says, Brother G Nation, I would definitely buy one of those T-shirts that read 11-6. Extra large T-shirt, please, and thank you, kind sir G Nation.
Yeah, Levance.
Curtis Samuel's got the contract to drop passes. We've had a few of those receivers ourselves.
Yeah, Levance is cool.
Yeah, everyone drops passes. So.
Hey, did we sign that wide receiver yet? From Carolina.
Foster, yeah.
What?
We signed Foster.
No, he's talking about probably either
not Foster.
The trades for Marshall and EJ Moore.
Oh.
No, they haven't traded for him. So.
Oh, okay.
After Eagles, Cowboys, and Commanders, Giants all day. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, we
Reading the
fine.
chat here. Subscribe to Mac the Giants fan. That's right. Nikki, salute to the Big Blue Crew. There's the man of the hour. I wish you'd
Big
have called
Pat, how
me
you
yesterday.
doing?
You said what?
I wish you would have called my phone, bro. I was sleeping in this damn chair while y'all went live the whole damn time. I woke up at 3 in the morning in this damn chair.
Man, that's bad, man.
Hi, Big Pat.
What's going on? That's about as bad as this damn game.
I wish you'd have called me, bro. My damn back been hurting all day.
You're not
Welcome to
that
the
old,
club.
man. You're a young pup. When you
No,
back?
but you sleep in this damn chair for 4 or
Yeah.
5 hours and see how your back
Yeah,
feels.
gonna be a
no,
wrap.
it's true.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's
Salute to
going
the
on.
Big Blue
Remember
Crew
when
for
I
always
fell
keeping
asleep
it
on
100.
your
Tommy,
thing?
from one time, he came on here and said, "Thank God you guys are going live. I'd have hated to have to watch these other guys' lives."
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
We're gonna we're gonna get Lamar in free agency next year. Lamar ain't going
No,
nowhere,
we're
almighty.
not.
I don't think
Oh,
you.
They
keep
will
saying that.
franchise tag that man before they let that man
Right.
walk out the building.
He
Yeah.
They is
always,
not.
he always says that every time, even with
You
me
do
and Jeff.
not let a quarterback of his caliber walk out of that
You
building.
better appreciate the quarterback you have. I promise you. Because this game right here is showing you. Don't know what you got, so let's go.
Right. Juan Santiago, thank you for being here, brother. What's good,
Woo.
Lou and G Nation? Let's effing go. Big Blue. We got Baltimore 11-6. Damn right. We going 11-6, and Barkley gonna run all over their ass.
Yes, definitely.
Tommy Parsons trying to Debo with that groin injury. It's only going to get worse against Eagles. It's crazy. The Cowgirls didn't sit him down and about to let him go out for the season with a groin tear. Hey, let him.
Right.
Let him. And we'll wheel and
Who
deal
has
the
a
trade
groin
for
tear?
his ass next year when he's on the mend. Bring him on
Who,
over.
who has a groin?
Parsons, Michael Parsons
Oh,
for the
right.
Dallas
I
Cowgirls.
saw that. Yes.
Coach Ed, peace and blessings from Wales. And shout out to Big Joe, man. He came through his surgery. It was a success. So prayers up for
That's
Joe
good.
that he mends on the quick and comes back stronger than ever. Wandale is going to transform this offense. I hope so. I've been patiently waiting for my receivers to get right. Got little Hemi and Wandale. Shit ain't been right. KG can't get right. Make me want to fight. I'm telling you, I've been waiting. KG sorry ass need to leave.
Temple.
No trade, no trade. Keep Slayton, Johnson, James, Bellinger, Breeder, Barkley. We good. Facts. Big Fridge, Commanders, wide receivers got butterfingers.
Man, Curtis Samuel dropping everything, bro.
Oh, I have him on. Oh, I have him on what's called FanDuel.
Now, a little while ago, on another note, Devin Haney and Cam Bosa had their final press conference. So I think they'll be fighting Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
That's the quickest rematch I've seen in a long time.
In a long time.
Who is Wilder fighting? Because I know he was at the Giants conference.
Elysian Saturday.
Yeah, he was promoting it inside the practice facility.
Because it's they were fighting for the vacant titles of Tyson Fury. So that Ruiz fight last month that me and Pat called against damn, I forgot the dude's name.
Oh, he find King Kong Ortiz.
Yeah, he fought Ortiz. King Kong Ortiz versus Ruiz. That was title eliminator, and then Wilder has to fight Elysian, and the winner of that fight fights Ruiz since he won.
Okay. Talk to my brother
And then,
about that.
but then Tyson Fury started talking junk about the guy. Damn it, the champ.
Yeah, I don't think Fury ain't relinquished his title. He still got the titles.
Well,
I think that's to be the number one contender.
No. If he don't fight within about another 60 days, he gets stripped. You can't go on that long of a hiatus. You have to defend your titles. They'll strip you.
Well, Damn Bears getting Justin Fields killed, boy.
Big Pat.
Woo, you got hit.
What up? Why the hell are the Giants fans looking to a new QB? Makes no sense. Because they listen to these dumbass people on ESPN like Pat made a video about yesterday. Talking about we need to be looking bad so we can get a better draft pick. You need to fire everybody on your damn panel. How you going to have people on a football sports channel on a panel publicly saying that the team should tank to get better draft picks? You should fire every last one of them and not let them get hired at any other network because we know that it's the same owner that owns all the media outlets.
Man,
we're not going to even
Justin
talk about
Fields
that.
is getting killed. But yeah,
no damn sense.
It's just that people don't want to be wrong about DJ. That's all.
Yeah, pride come before the fall, though. All that prideful not admitting that they was wrong is gonna come back to bite them in the ass when the Giants go 11-6 and go on the Super Bowl run.
Yeah, there we go.
Cut Galladay. Don't want him here. I got a better one for you. Cut him physically. Make sure he don't get back on the damn field.
I'm trying to tell you can't cut Kenny out.
That was that nice.
No, you can cut him physically to make sure he don't get his ass back on the field. You can puncture his lung with a vaccine or something like that. It's been done before.
I know.
That's cold, man.
That is right.
It's been done before. Matter of fact, to a guy who's on our roster.
Yeah,
maybe he could pull some strings and get it done.
Who's that? Who's that?
Shit, Tyrod Taylor.
Tyrod Taylor got his lung punctured by the damn doctors.
Oh yeah.
Sending thoughts and prayers, brother Joel's way. Man, if you don't turn this damn phone off. Tommy for one, Tommy Mayweather Pacquiao. Man, that was a long time ago, brother. Joe, get well soon. Joe, get well soon, bro. Wells, looking forward to seeing Wilder fight again at the Barclays Center. Hey, Wells, man, they canceled that damn fight because your boy Conor Benn's a druggie.
Right.
He just ruined his damn career. They talking about a 4-year ban. He ain't going to be able to box. By the time he able to box again, he'll be out of his prime. Won't even be worth it. He'll just get head trauma and no money.
He's fighting to get a little paycheck.
Ruined his father's legacy, too.
You want Teddy Bridgewater on the Giants next year. Boy, you just on here trolling.
Giants fans just want the flashy garbage. Shake my head. Yeah. QB because he's literally bleeding for this team. You know what?
That's all they want.
You're right. You're right. When we had flashy Odell Beckham making all these crazy catches and shit, how many playoff games did we win? Can somebody answer that?
Not one.
Not one fucking playoff victory. Pardon my French. Not one.
And then the time we made the playoffs, he couldn't catch nothing.
So keep all that
couldn't even catch a cold that day.
Keep all that glitz and glamour and give me them hard-fought wins. I don't give a damn if it's 12-9. If it's a win, I'll take it. That's ridiculous, man. You guys want the glitz and the glamour, go make you an all-pro team on Madden and make all the plays you want. But when it's real football time on Sunday, just be happy with the damn win. It's ridiculous.
Keep trying to tell y'all, man. Y'all want all this glitz and glamour. Is that DJ's not winning pretty enough. Oh, we want DJ to get wins. Wins matter. And then now he's 4-1. No, DJ doesn't throw 250 yards a game.
Oh, my God.
People crazy, man. Johnson demands over-the-top help. He is a true deep threat. Can't wait to see him and Slayton line up for about 30-40 snaps.
It was a person on one of these chats on Twitter that was actually saying he want Kenny Galladay to be in the game.
Oh, crazy. They crazy. Fury
It's
might
the way
have a mandatory before he fights Usyk. He's gonna have to, or he's gonna get stripped. They were saying all types of crazy stuff today. Of course, they can't admit that they was wrong about DJ, so they're gonna try to find anything they can say to try to make it look like they were right. Oh, the Giants won, but they ain't put up a bunch of points. At the end of the game, the only stat that matters is wins and losses. If you're in the win column, that's the most important stat there is. Period.
Definitely.
All that other shit is null and void. It's individual accolades. This is the ultimate team sport. If I gotta have as a wide receiver, a 900-yard, 800-yard season and not break the 1,000, not get bonuses and all that because we're running and our running is working and winning us games? You think I'm going to complain if we're in the playoffs because I didn't get 1,000 yards?
Depends on who it is and how much
Yep.
that money is. Because if it's
Hey,
$1 million,
depends.
if it's $1 million, Lou, I feel you. I understand.
Yeah,
But
but don't
cats
they
is
get a bonus for winning the Super Bowl?
usually your bonus is not $1 million. It's probably you're lucky if it's probably what 50,000.
Mm-hmm. It just
No,
That's
but
depends.
see,
yeah.
and that's another thing. You
But we
already
don't have
rich.
players
You're
like
in the
that on this team.
NFL. You're already rich. Is your
Nah,
granddad?
not everyone. That's what I'm saying. You got to look your percentage of guys on the top end, as opposed to your second all the way down, those second tier all the way down. It's not as much as you really think. It's
You know
not.
what? I had a question that I wanted to ask, and I'm glad that we brought this up because I've been trying to find out what do practice squad players make?
They make about 20 grand a week
100.
now.
Let me
They
let
make
me
about
pull
20
it up.
grand a
Let me
week.
get it, please.
20 grand a week on the practice
Mm-hmm.
squad.
Yep.
Wait a minute, I'll tell you
You
one
rich.
second.
The fuck? Man, listen. 10 months,
You're
20
not
grand a week.
2010. Isn't it during the season though, Lou? I mean, Will? I mean, Pat?
Will? Who the hell is
No,
Will?
no, 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 no.
Yeah.
It's
Players
only the. Go
they
ahead. Go
make
ahead.
around 20 grand doing 20 grand a week. Let me look it up. How
Yeah,
much?
that's what I'm looking up now too.
20
Uh,
grand a week. I'm busting my ass over here at this damn job.
Yeah.
Shit.
and I'm looking at this.
Well, maybe you could go out for the practice squad, Louis.
Yeah, they're getting about 20.
Well,
It
because
depends
30
on who it
years of
is.
smoking will not allow me to run unless the cops are behind me.
Yeah,
That's
that's true.
why.
Who's
And
the
I'm
guy
gonna
with
take
the head again?
taking
What's
the
his
one with the lowest amount. He gets 161,000, and that's
I
probably
have a,
broken down into 16 weeks because it's going to be prorated.
I have a
Mm-hmm.
very strict rule about running. You either better be the end of the world or the police. Because if you're not
Yeah,
them two, I ain't running. I
Who's the
ain't.
guy with
it's
the red hat
between
again?
All right, here
10
it
to
is. I think
20,000. Yeah.
this was
Yep.
June 29, 2022. It says average NFL practice squad salary is $403,000 per year, 8,400 weekly. The maximum salary given to the NFL practice squad player is 1.2 million at
Mm-hmm.
$26,000 weekly.
Mm-hmm.
The minimum salary given to them is $364,800 per year, 7,600 weekly.
That's damn near what the
So they
Solomon
make
president makes. The presidential
Solomon
salary
Kinley.
is $410,000 a year, I think, for the president. Shit, they
yeah.
making good money on that practice squad.
But
Shit.
that's
So if
us
you
though,
want, no,
Lou.
no, that's no, no. I'm saying
We don't have their lifestyle, so
no,
that's
no.
kind of low for them.
But what I'm saying is, if you're on the practice squad and you making 300 to 400,000 a year, then you know the starters are making more than that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So if you're a starting wide receiver and your team is winning because your running back is running and your quarterback is running,
Mm-hmm.
and you only get 700 to 800 yards on the season and don't reach that 1,000
Yep.
yard marker,
No, no, that's different. That's it. Because if you're on the low end making and you get 700 yards, you're due for a big payday.
hmm
You're going to get it.
I'll tell you how it is, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's very good money for the average person. But if
Mm-hmm.
you're, let's just say you're a receiver on the up and coming. Say Slayton, it was on the up and coming, and he only gets like 600 yards this year.
Mm-hmm.
That hurts his stock in free agency. Now he
Yep.
has to sign like a prove it deal, like
Prove it
2
deal.
years, 18 million, instead of if he balled out, he would have got 3 years, 75 million or something like
Mm-hmm.
that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, those guys would complain if they're just about themselves, because 2 years, 18 million, you're gonna get, I mean, around 18 million a year. You're in 2 years are gonna make probably around 20 some million in 2 years after taxes. And then after you pay everybody, it's gonna be around 17 million. I could survive off 17
We all
million, but
could.
those guys, they're trying to get
He said, I can
Generational
survive
wealth.
off 17 million. Listen, you give me 17 million, I'm going to go create generational wealth without another snap of
Yeah,
football.
me too.
You give me 2 million and watch me create generational wealth. I know what to do with it. And I ain't doing nothing dirty or illegal neither.
So
Shit.
guys like Shepard are the reason why football is still here, because there are some selfish guys out there. There will be guys that would throw temper tantrums if they weren't
yeah.
getting the ball. Now, then you have the guy. Now you do have the guys that are all about football, but they still want the ball, like a To. If To played on this team,
Or
he would
Golden
probably be
Tate.
pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even if
Golden
Golden
Tate was
Tate was getting the
misused.
ball,
He
he was
under
misused. That's
Joe
why
Judge
he was
because
complaining.
he
If he
was
wasn't
clutch.
misused,
He
Golden
caught
Tate would
every
never
50
complain.
50 ball thrown his way. He was a small receiver. He wasn't no big KG type dude.
But say if you have a Travis Kelce who's only getting 30 catches in a year, I would expect him to be like, man, what's going on? Because he's used to, getting the ball. And I wouldn't be too mad at him. Now, I would be mad if he would cause a distraction and we're still winning games. Then, yeah, now you're starting to become selfish. But if you're just like, man, we need to find a way to where we can get the ball because we can make these wins easier, I could get with that because that's true. He's your star player, so you get him the ball. But if we're winning, then, hey, look, we can try to find a way to get you the ball. But if that's going to be a detriment to the team and we lose, we can't do that. And if you can't understand that, then we may need to, get some things done. But
No, I wasn't
we
saying
don't have
Conor
any.
Ben
We
is your
don't.
boy. I'm just saying your boy because he's from across the pond. That's what I meant by your boy. Like he's a damn junkie. Whether it's steroids, performance enhancing drugs, coke, Percocet, I don't give a damn what it is. You out here calling this dude out for a fight, making all this commotion in the damn media, and then you fail a damn drug test 2 days before the fight. You're a freaking bum. You're a bum. You dishonor the sport. You disgrace your family name, and you disgrace yourself. You're a damn bum.
Right.
You can't get in there and compete with your God-given talent. You don't deserve to freaking lace up ever again. Sorry. Go ahead, Pat.
Yeah. We don't have those type of guys on this team as far as the receiver room. And Kenny Galladay tried that shit, but everybody just looked the other way because, dude, you ain't been doing shit since you've been here, so you can't complain about the ball. You getting paid. So we don't have a receiver on this team.
He had surgery today, but it was a success. His wife reached out and said it was a success, and he was in recovery. So just waiting for him to be lucid, which probably takes a while because when they put you under, it takes about a good 48 hours to get your bearings right.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, fellas, let's all get ready for primetime game next season. You're ready now. Let's go Giants. Damn right, Big Blue for life.
Yeah, we're going to get a lot of primetime games probably next season if we make the playoffs this year.
So sorry about that, but hello there. El Capitan Rafael is here. So
what's up, Rafael?
Who's that guy in the red hat?
Oh yes, that dude with the red hat right here. But right now,
did I meet you before?
Yeah, you met him before, Bobby. That's Ralph.
Oh, he's from. And where are you from again?
Venezuela.
That's right. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. So
yeah, all that weed smoking Bobby did in the 70s with the hippies, then burnt.
I still do it every Sunday. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I do it every Sunday.
Okay, all right.
Even I was smoking that weed last night, but well, there you go.
No, come on, guys. All right, let's keep it PG.
Well, you said it first.
I know. I'm sorry. All the experts feel our wins were due to other teams' downfalls that hold them back. They don't want to say we playing championship ball. They just keep ignoring the fact we balling in contenders. Yeah, and we said this. Me and Pat and Coach, we all said, I want to see what kind of crap they talk when we beat Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Because you can't say that we beat a bad team when you beat the Green Bay Packers.
No.
So now when we go over there and shut down Lamar, when our defense contains Lamar and our offense rises to the occasion, I want to see what kind of bullshit they come up with then.
Yeah. They
They're
probably
gonna
said they
find
got
something.
lucky or something. Yeah. Just
Almighty Teddy B is going to stay with the
The
Dolphins. Yeah,
Dolphins.
he can stay wherever he's at because DJ staying right here. Right, exactly, Tommy. Experts act like we didn't shut out the reigning MVP. And Wink said it at the podium. He said we
Yep.
went over there and beat Green Bay. He's an MVP quarterback, and we're going to play Lamar, who's an MVP caliber quarterback.
right.
And I ain't gonna hold you. Lamar's throwing the ball this year. He ain't been just running. When he's running, he's keeping his eyes down the field and making plays with his arm. So we can't just expect him to break, contain, and run. He's gotten more comfortable throwing the rock. And he's gotten better at reading defenses too. So Wink has got to have a lot of good disguises planned for him.
I hope so.
All I want is wins. If they pretty, cool. If they ugly, cool. I don't care. Just win. Exactly. Got to quote Al Davis on that one. Just
There you
win,
go.
baby.
Yeah, just
There
win.
you go.
Hey, Ralph, you're not a Giants fan though, right? What are you, a Carolina fan? What are you?
No, I'm not a Carolina Panthers fan, but
But I know
A
you're
word-
not a Giants fan. So what is the team that you root for? Is it the Raiders?
oh yes. And by
You're a
the way,
Raiders
I'm
fan.
just using that 98, which is Max Crosby.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I knew I was leaning towards Raiders, but I wasn't sure. I knew you wasn't a Giants fan, but I couldn't remember if it was the Raiders or if it was Philly.
Philly. That is where I am from.
But I just wanted to say, if the Giants beat the Baltimore Ravens, that will be shocking about it because they need to be careful about the offense and the defense, especially Lamar Jackson. But
Sir, listen. I like Derek Carr.
okay.
I like Devontae Freeman. But you do not have the right to come on here and talk about the Giants being careful when we're 4-1 and your damn team is looking like butt cheeks right now, sir.
Butt cheeks.
Yeah,
he-
Dash.
he
Oh,
mad at
this
me
is
now.
this is
He
this
mad
is
at me.
something.
I'm just
This
messing
is
with
something
you,
I
man.
want to ask. I want to ask you guys. Do you guys know how it goes with the GM and the head coach? The relationship that they have.
Mhm.
Now
Well,
I'll
if you're a
ask
good
you a
GM,
question. I'll
good
ask you a
GM
question.
gives his coach.
Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll ask
Well,
you
you
guys
asked
a
a
question.
question. You already asked one. Go ahead.
A good GM that has a very good head coach. Who suggests the personnel suggestions? And who goes out there and get those personnel suggestions from that person if there's a good head coach GM camaraderie going on?
What's
Well,
always the
usually-
head coach?
Yeah.
Usually, a
ahead.
good GM does his scouting and has his scout team looking for certain things and listens to his coach on what he wants, and they try to find a common ground that makes both of them happy for the team's sake, not for the GM's sake,
Yes.
not for the coach's sake, for the betterment of the team.
You know why it's the head coach
Oh,
that's a
that's
dominant
cool.
head coach that suggests the players the archetype of players that he needs?
He's the one
It's
designing
because the head
offense.
coach is on the field. He comes up with
Yeah.
the scheme.
Yeah,
He's the one coming up with the schemes and everything.
yeah. The GM
So
ain't drawing
why
up no
would-
plays.
Yeah. So why would the GM tell a head coach,
You
no,
need to
I'm
get
not
this
gonna get
guy."
I'm not gonna get that player. I'm gonna get this guy. And he doesn't fit the head coach's scheme who's running the plays and running the schemes and everything on the field. Why do you think the head coach usually makes more than what the GM makes if he's a good head coach? He runs the show. The GM deals with the scouting and the money.
Yep.
The head coach tells you, hey, look, I'm running this type of system. Scout me some players who have this type of skill set. And that GM was like, okay. And then he suggests, hey, we might want to get another defensive lineman because we got depth. We need depth behind your D line. And the head coach, okay, yeah, that's true.
The general
so I
manager
was
is
in-
in charge of day-to-day operations, and the
Yeah.
coach is in charge of the team, the field, the play.
Right.
You know.
Right.
The head coach is the man. He's the face of the damn
Yeah.
franchise.
Yep.
How many GMs do you know around the league, but how many head coaches do you know?
Right.
Mm.
Right.
The head coach is the person that tells the GM, this is the type
Go
of
get
players that
this
I
guy.
want.
Yeah.
So when I said this, I said if Dave Gettleman wasn't as bad as people think, I said the worst thing that he did was not finding a head coach that
Who
was a
can
good
coach
head
these
coach.
guys
Because
up?
if he
Yep.
found a good head coach, I promise you he would still be here. If he had Brian Daboll in 2018, he would still be here because Brian Daboll is a head coach. Kenny Galladay or Rudolph wouldn't have been here because he would have never suggested those guys.
You know what's crazy? Pat Shermer wanted Dable as his offensive coordinator, and Joe
Sure
Judge wanted
did.
Dable, and
Sure
Mara
did.
forced
Jason
freaking
Garrett.
Garrett on him. Yep.
Oh
Yeah,
my
yes.
God, yeah.
If Brian
Yep.
Daboll would have been here like he was
If
supposed
Pat
to be here,
Shermer
even
would have
if,
got Dable here, we'd have made a run with
right,
them.
right, and Dave Gettleman would still be here. That's the only thing I said. Everybody act like I'm saying Dave Gettleman was the best ever, but I said the core players that we're winning with, Gettleman got here. And if you would have had a good head coach that could have coached those players up like Daboll's coaching them up now, he would have still been here because Galladay would have never been here. He would have never suggested no damn Kenny Galladay to get a big receiver for my system. That was for Jason Garrett. He would have did on the flip side. He would have got the people for Brian Daboll that Daboll wanted here. Joe Judge
yes.
didn't know shit.
Damn sure didn't. I got to go look at the play. Take a look at the film on that before I say anything about that right there.
Right.
Fuck out of here. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody who's watching right now. If this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button, that thumbs up button for G Nation Inside Sports. Coach Ed Gladney, Big Pat Sports Talk. And if you want to subscribe to the Raiders fan, you can do so. But you know,
I just wanted to say to everybody else, I know about the NFL, right? But right now, for the defense of the New York Giants, could be like a biggest task on Sunday night, which is very important.
it could be.
Which is very important. But I got the last prediction right here. I got the New York Giants 40, Ravens 27.
All right. Started like this Raiders guy. He's all right.
You said
Yeah,
we
I'm
put
very
up
right.
40
I'm very
points?
right.
Man, we put up
Because
40
it all
points. The
depends for
world
the
going to
defense.
explode.
Yeah, the world gonna go ham. They are. They're gonna
Man,
go
how do we
ham.
get those 40 points? My goodness.
Defensive takeaways, capitalizing with pick sixes and fumbles for touchdowns.
Yeah, that's right. But right now, I'm about to leave it a little bit right now, guys. But salute to everybody else.
All
Pat,
right.
Brother Lou, Bobby right there. And of course, El Capitan Rafael, as always, supporting you. Much love and respect. And of course,
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
salute to everybody else. And Giants, you got to win this against Ravens.
I think we
Yeah,
will.
we do.
We will.
Shut some more people up.
Oh yeah, there's a whole lot of feet and mouths right now.
Lord have mercy. Man,
They all
this
got
game
their
is a
foot in their mouth.
travesty.
You
And
know
they are
why? They
getting
got the
fields
ugly ass
killed.
uniforms on.
Yeah,
Out there
I
looking
don't
like the
even know
bad
what.
news bears.
Yeah, I don't even know. I can't. It's not Dijon. It's not honey mustard. It's not orange. I don't know what
rust.
color they call that.
Rust.
That's about the closest thing I could think. Man, they are getting fields destroyed.
Did you
Looks
guys
like-
see Tibbs trying to interview Saquon Barkley? Man, how far down am I?
I don't know. You got a lot of comments.
Who is that guy in the red hat? Is he even a Giants fan? No, he's a Raiders fan, sir.
Hey, Bears get a first down.
Shut out Rodgers in the second half. Who does that? We about to take out MVPs back to back, and they still ain't gonna give us our respect, but we gonna take it. That's a fact.
Yeah, Lamar Jackson, former MVP as well.
Deception. Thank you for the $2 super chat, my brother. He says Daniel Jones was the best QB in the 2019 draft. He's turned out to be.
Yeah,
He has turned out to be. Look
He's
at the
the
other
only
guys
one
who were
still
drafted in
surviving.
the draft class. Right.
Haskins and Drew Lock.
Man, rest in
Shit.
peace to Haskins.
Yeah.
Man, AB left a whole game because he wasn't going to get his bonus.
That's particularly not true because they were trying to
Nah,
get him his bonus.
Him and Bruce Arians
Bruce
weren't
Arians
seeing
got
eye to
into
eye.
it.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
then
it wasn't
a
about no
couple days
bonus.
after that, Bruce Arians swung on the player. They didn't talk about that though. They minimized the
No.
shit he do, but let me shut up. Get my damn channel canceled. If that may be less, they make a week. If that may be less, they make a week. Okay. Mr. Finesse, 8K a week. Shit, 8,000 a week is better than any damn job I've ever done. I ain't never had a
Right.
9 to 5 that gave me $8,000 a week. Shit. I'll be
Oh
out
yeah,
there
Kyler
catching
Murray was
everything
the
they
first
throw at
pick in
me.
2019, so that's not true. Murray, they say Murray's the best quarterback so far. He has made the playoffs, so you got to give him
Yeah,
that.
UPS workers make 21 an hour. That's a fact. Now, because when I was working there, you had to be part-time for 10 to 12 years before they put you in the truck. Now
Yep.
they need help so much that they hiring drivers straight off the street now. But they still lowballing them because the typical UPS driver starts at 28 an hour. So these guys that they pulling off the street that ain't been with the company for a long time, they starting at 21 because the union employees ain't having that shit. They would go on strike. If they had to work 12 years in the factory to get 28 and you take a guy up the street and give him 21, yeah, them shop stewards and them union reps is going to go ape shit. That's a unionized, strongest union in America. Chick-fil-A, 19 an hour. Why are we talking about most NFL players' careers are about 3 to 4 years?
Yep.
They're also working a lot harder than most. NFL, not for long. 30 a month. A lot of pain involved. The money don't add up if you ain't a star.
Well, the Bears are driving.
It's too much on Barkley's body again, man. He got to get some break.
Y'all not looking at the true stats. Y'all just seeing that Barkley's our best guy. Barkley's not getting that many touches per game. He's just breaking off huge plays.
Yep. Mr. Brooks, thank you for being here, but I need you to go see a doctor and get your head examined immediately, sir. You definitely got to go see a doctor if you think the Cowboys own the NFC East. Your guys ain't won a playoff game in over a quarter of a century, sir. Please stop it. They will be in the driver's seat for the rest of their lives. Or they will be in the doctor for the rest of their lives. Jose Ponce says, "Que
Fields with a
carajo?"
touchdown. Fields with a deep touchdown. Nice play. And he got killed on that play, too.
You should be all right. You should be all right the rest of your life. Just out $3 million in different dividend-paying stocks. Tony Brooks, and we will prove it this weekend. Buy some rentals, residual income. That's right. There you go. And not only that, you get the equity and everything else from them properties. Real estate is where it's at. Tudo, thank you for the $5 super chat. He says, massive salute to all G Nation troops and all diehard Giants fans around the world. Please slap all stinky Boyd's losers out the front door. F all Ravens losers. Thank you for the $5, Tudo. Thank you for all your support, brother. One of my day ones, man. Kenny
Hey, the
Galladay
former
seen
Giant got the touchdown.
Kenny
Y'all
Galladay
take
seen
that.
this coaching don't care who you are. If you ain't producing, then you got to go. That's a fact. That's why his ass is
Right.
not on the field. Tudo, buongiorno, italiano vero. Coach, shout outs from Tudo. What's up, everyone in the chat? Hit that like button for these fine gentlemen. Thank you, Jesus. Y'all listen to Jesus. You don't want to meet Jamaica and find out that you didn't listen to Jesus. Okay. Facts. Ben a cheater. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. How you gonna call that man out for months and then fail your drug test 2 days before the fight? Can everybody name another running back that was scarier to tackle than two-time Super Bowl champion Brandon Jacobs?
Yeah.
Christian Okoye back in his day, Bo
Oh, the
Jackson,
Nigerian Nightmare. Hell yeah.
Jim Brown, Jim
Jerome
Brown,
Bettis. Yeah.
Jerome
Jim
Bettis.
Brown, Jerome Bettis, my boy from the Titans, Earl Campbell.
Shit. Maurice
Yeah.
Jones-Drew in his prime.
Mhm.
Yeah, because he was so little, but he was like a
Muscle hamster.
bowling ball. Yeah, he
Barry,
was like a
Barry
bowling ball.
Sanders.
Barry Sanders,
Barry Sanders. Hell yeah.
tear ACL trying to grab him.
King Q36 in the building. What's going on, bro? Thank you for being here. He says, let's go Giants, 12-5. Man, who is spamming my chat with this NFL Live free crap? All is good now. Venezuela in the house. Big Blue for Life, 57 Ortiz. Boricua. What's going on, brother? The Hispanics taking over the panel. Oh, my goodness. Technically, Spain took over a lot of stuff. Because if you want to be technical, most of us Spanish-speaking natives were indigenous native people before we were conquered and forced to speak Spanish. So I don't claim Spain. I speak Spanish, but I don't claim Spain. I claim my indigenous and African roots. I don't claim Spain. Spain was a bunch of rapists and murderers. Why would I be proud of that? King Q36, I agree with you. Giants 12-5. Everybody was ordering marinara sauce last night.
Right.
Yeah, I don't like that word neither, Tommy. His panic. I'm nobody's panic. I'm somebody's blessing. I'm a Latino. I'm nobody's panic. That was a word that was invented to slander us. Tudo Azuri, saludo. Come on, Bears, just down by 3. Y'all can do it. Tommy, you pulling
Hey,
for
they
the
scored a
Bears?
touchdown. They scored a touchdown. They up 7-3.
Exactly, Lou. Lamar been balling. Yeah, he has on the low. They're not talking about it because, they don't like to give that man his recognition. But that dude's a problem. And if we can't contain him, he will make us
It
pay.
becomes a serious problem.
Yeah. Cousins, what's good? What's good, Primo? What up, Dash? There go the link if you want to come on there with some of your Dash seasoning. Pat, you wild as hell. That Spaces was crazy.
Yeah, those motherfuckers. They had like the GM is just gonna pick players regardless of what the coach says. Like, what the hell are you talking about? A good head coach, you get what that coach needs for his system. That's the dumbest
Did
thing
I
in
say
the world.
Devontae Freeman? Boy, I know I need more coffee. I meant Devontae Adams. I said Devontae Freeman, didn't I? Dumpster Juice Raiders. McLaurin almost fumbled. Dash is right. The space was crazy. Lou, I can't wait for the Vikings game on December 24th. We're going to beat Cousin on December 24th. Yeah, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Someone in the space said to start Davis Webb over Jones. Yeah, you know why they in the space? Because they smoking that good shit.
Yeah, it cuts.
Talking crazy. Davis Webb over Jones. What they smoking that? Ooh wee.
Yeah,
Jeff had control issues. That is true. He did have some control issues. He was very condescending too. All they heard was Gettleman and good in the same sentence. Oh, they came for you in the space, Pat.
Based on what I was just talking about, the head coach and GM relationship, they are tied together. Notice that when most coaches get fired, the GM is out the door right with them because they are tied together. That GM is dependent on that head coach building a system to get those guys to play well on the field. So why in the hell would a GM tell a head coach, "Nah, we ain't gonna get that," when that player doesn't fit that coach's system? That doesn't make any sense. Learn how the shit goes before you talk. Every good head coach in the league, I promise you, you ask them, if Bill Belichick said, I wanted this player or get me a player like this, that GM is not going to say, no, I'm going to go get this type player. You
Damn,
don't make no schemes. You don't make no plays. You come on, man. Make it
Tudo
make
said,
sense.
Lou, Pat, Wink squad should take out Lamar's legs from him fast in the first quarter. The rest will be a breeze, guaranteed. Easier said than done, but double with Leo on front line. Forget about it. Brian Dable should have been the offensive coordinator when Joe Judge was here. I agree with you, Pat. No, not when Joe Judge was here. When Pat Sherman was here. Pat Sherman wanted him, and he couldn't get him. Then when Joe Judge came and became the coach, he tried to get him, and he couldn't get him. They ended up
Gave him Jason Garrett. Why you think owner like freaking?
Go ahead.
Why you think an owner like freaking Jerry Jones never has an alpha male at head coach? Why you think he always gets a head coach that he can control? Because an alpha head coach is going to tell him, sit your ass down. I'm running this type of system. We're going to get this type of player.
By scoring 40, Joey. Running the ball, pick sixes, fumbles recovered.
You said shout out to the former Panthers fan. I could have sworn
that he was a
Panthers fan too. And Parcells, how long did Parcells stay and put up with Jerry Jones shit, Big Dash? A year or two, because he couldn't take it. Because Jerry Jones was always interfering and shit.
What was the famous saying?
Oh shit! He done brought the baby home. He over there eating and shit.
Hey, Jay Lay, what's going on, Jay?
What's going on, y'all? What we talking about tonight, man?
How we talking about the preview? The preview to the Ravens.
Yeah, how we gonna shut down Lamar Jackson? He ain't gonna be able to do nothing.
Sack City, Pick City.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Hey, Jay Lay, how you doing?
What's going on, Bobby? What's going on, Coach? How you doing, brother?
You making
What's up, Jay Lay? How you, bro?
We got the 1 o'clock game, right?
Cloud 9 is high enough right now.
Yeah, we got the 1 o'clock game.
Are you making spaghetti tonight?
No, sir. I'm making well, actually, my wife is making cheese, broccoli, asparagus, fried chicken.
Damn, she already cooking?
Right.
Hey, man, she a
baby
beast.
2 days ago.
She a beast, bro.
They don't make women like her no more, boy. You better keep up.
That's why you always laughing and smiling.
Yeah, you better keep up. Had the baby 2 days ago and she cooking dinner. That's a good one.
I used to be skinny. I used to be.
You got to win.
She in here somewhere. She might make her appearance. She gonna get mad if she see herself on here.
Should be all right. But you should be cooking for her though.
Yeah, I have been. She's been pregnant the last 3 years. I need a break.
3 years. You've been a busy boy.
Yeah, I mean, COVID, there was nothing else to do, so, you know.
Yeah, but you had TV.
Figured I'd populate the earth a little bit, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
I really did it for selfish reasons. Wow. I just wanted my boy, and then once I got him, I'm done now. You can have.
Oh, you got your boy now.
You can have both of them. You can have both of the other jewels. I don't even need them no more.
Oh, come on, be nice. Stop it.
I done did what I needed to do.
I heard the colleges are giving a pretty big bag for them jewels.
Oh, shit, you get money for them?
Yeah.
I ain't know that, but hey, man, they get money for.
You do. From the
you can donate one of
that for the taxes.
You can donate one of your baby makers to science and
I'm talking about for me to give them away, to get them cut off.
No, not that. You get it from the government.
Oh, you talking about for like my seed? I can't have no little.
No, not for your seed. They take one of your testicles.
You can have both of them. So how much can you get for two?
Lord, I don't know, sir.
Is it like a discount deal? Is it like get one, get the other 1.5%?
And went all the way left. All right.
Right. What this chat done went through.
I'm back now.
I know, right? You should have. No, we.
No, I don't. But I probably don't want to hear it because it's probably depressing and it just make me mad.
Hey, see, I think Kayvon get his first sack. Not that it matters because he's been one of the most active, and he's been had all these pressures and he's had
I just want him
moments
to
in
keep
big.
doing what he's doing.
He's shown up in big moments.
I just want him
I'm
to
not
keep
worried
doing
about
what he's
no sack.
doing. Keep
Yeah.
doing what you're doing. Eventually, you'll get there. Keep doing what you're doing.
But wouldn't that be something though?
But
But I don't
it's
know.
gonna happen.
He was chasing after Justin Fields. So if he didn't catch Justin, I don't know if he gonna catch Lamar.
Eric Johnson says, I enjoyed watching Stephen A. Smith in pain when they were talking about our Giants. Yeah, I can't
looked that
stand
up.
his old big four-headed ass. Oh,
I
five
looked
heads.
that up specifically. I wanted to hear him backtrack and stumble and fumble over what he was. Oh yeah, well the Giants do deserve the respect. We know that they deserve respect. Speaking of that, hey, there was
Stephen A. Smith?
now.
Yeah,
I went
can't
back
stand
and
that
looked,
dude.
man. That I know I'm late, but I know that the Green Bay win. The only person, and this is no disrespect, the only person that said when the schedule came out that we were going to beat Green Bay was the Guru Lou. He's the only. Everybody else. I said I thought we were going to be 9-8. Pat, you said 10-6, but you had us losing 24-17 to Green Bay.
Green Bay in London.
Yeah,
We were a
which
young
is,
team.
I mean, everybody thought that, but the only one to not to.
You about to get me on my Hulk Hogan shit right now.
Bro, because I went back and looked at it because I was like, man, who thought that we was gonna beat Green Bay? Who thought that? And I was like, and then you always hear, yeah, he did. He called. That was a long shot.
Nah, that wasn't no damn long shot because I said exactly how we was gonna do it.
Hey, you did, bro. I give it up for you for that, man. But yeah, man, we about to roll in here and shock the world again.
Facts. Will said MJD was a steamroller, one of my favorite players once I got into American football. Yeah, Maurice Jones-Drew was hard to tackle in his prime, man. That dude was hard.
I still think they got rid of Fred Taylor prematurely. Though.
Yeah.
Fred Taylor was a beast, man.
This dude in the chat, Tony Brooks, should go back to work at McDonald's in a hurry. The burgers and fries are burning before you lose your job again.
Hell, Tony Brooks.
He's the Dallas. That's the guy who said Dallas owns the NFC East division. Dude say he need to go back to making burgers and fries. I guess all the experts picking the Ravens. I love it. Ravens talking.
Let them
Taking that L on Sunday.
I love it every week. I love every week watching all these, people and just everybody backtracking it. And then they're looking great now. The coaching is in, and these the same people from 2-3 years ago, man. It's a couple new motherfuckers, man. And everybody, the dude in my chat, man, my best friend Trent, right, the little Cowboys fan. He talking about. I said, Dayball's coach of the year, hands down, and ain't even no question. And he talking about, well, y'all got talent. Nigga, where? What are you talking about? Last year.
My indigenous
we was
and my African. I didn't say indigenous African, sir.
What?
Africans are not indigenous, sir. I said my indigenous and my African culture. If you know anything about the Caribbean, when Christopher Columbus came over there with his smallpox and his European diseases, he killed off 2/3 of the Taino, the Caribs, the Arawaks, and the Boricua Indians. Then he went back to the coast of Africa, Western Africa, Senegal, and all that around there, and took slaves from there, brought them to the Caribbean, raped the remaining natives, raped the slaves, and they intermingled as well. And that's how you got Cubans, Haitians, Dominicans, Puerto Ricans.
Yep.
Yeah. I thought I changed. I thought I changed the vibe of the chat when I came on.
Okay, he talking about laughing my ass off. I see. You must be laughing at your own stupidity or your clogged ass ears. But thank you for the view. Next time you want to come up here and correct somebody, make sure you listen first, dumbass.
There was too many indigenous and hemispheres.
I know my history. Do you know who you are? I bet you still believe all the same brainwash shit they taught you in 3rd grade.
I got to check on the chicken, y'all. I'll be right back.
That's exactly how you got all those different coaches that speak Spanish.
He said the indigenous Western Hemisphere cultures were way more brutal and savage and barbaric. Really? I'm about to get my channel demonetized.
Well, what I was saying,
Because if I break down the real history and tell you about your the people that you calling savages, the Western native indigenous people who really weren't even Indians as they're called, if I give you that real history and where they really come from, you're gonna feel
Played.
this damn big, sir.
Right.
Go back and find out about the 12 sons of Jacob.
Yep.
Then come back and holler at me. Or the lost
Once you
tribe of
learn that,
Shabazz.
yep. Once you learn that, you'll learn a whole lot.
hey, all this chicken slamming.
I'll take you further. Go back into the Enuma
I'll change the
Elish.
subject, coach.
Go
I'm
back
trying
into
to-
the Mahabharata. Go find out about Enki and Enlil and Anu. Go find out about all that.
Mhm.
Then come holler at me.
He right though, Mr. Barkley.
Yeah, and Tribe said he go find his bicho. And then come holler.
New Tribe was gonna start talking shit.
Hey, if I go, he go. If he go, I go. Shit.
What's going on, Dash?
Jay
Ain't
Lay,
nothing
congrats
listen-
on the newborn, bro. Much respect.
Ain't no thing but a chicken wing, my nigga.
Yeah, he happy. He had a baby boy. He's super happy. Look, he glowing and shit.
Right. Glistening.
How many little girls you had before you had your boy? 2?
Three.
3. So you had 3 girls and then a boy?
Yeah, man.
Woo! Boy, you had faith to try that 4th time, boy.
It's my grand slam, baby. That's my grand slam, baby. The bases
Most
was
people
loaded,
stop
man.
at 3.
Bottom
You
of
got
the
3
ninth.
girls, they be like, yeah, I'm not gonna try
I was-
again. I might get another girl.
I was up. Man. Bases was loaded. To win the game, I had to. I got him though. I'd have been sitting here crying if it had been a 4th girl. No, I'd have been happy regardless.
You'd have cried
I'd
on
have
the
been
inside.
happy.
You'd have
Yeah,
cried on
I'd
the
been-
inside.
I'd been happy regardless, man.
What's
No,
your
I mean-
son's name?
A woman has to understand it's not that you're mad that it's a girl.
No,
It's that you want somebody to carry your name. It's about your legacy.
Yeah, exactly. Now, my oldest daughter she's always said since she was a little girl that, I'm keeping my name when I get married, which is okay, baby. I hope you keep that same energy. But
Yeah, but she don't
if,
pass on.
if
the
you
gene.
have a
Father's the
husband,
progenitor.
if you have a husband
Mhm.
that's gonna let you do that, I'm probably not gonna like the guy anyway. So
Right. That's real shit right there.
Yeah,
That's real. But no,
I
the,
don't feel like he can, stand
The
up.
father-
Nah, it's
the
the
father
father that
puts-
passes it. Yeah.
the father puts forth, and the
Yeah,
woman brings forth.
What's your son's name now?
Josiah.
Oh, that's
Josiah
a
Ray.
nice name. I like that name.
She
Look,
cooking
Jesse-
because
Jesse
she about to
Ray
be
for
up
sure.
changing diapers and bottles
Oh.
every 3 hours. You got that? He said
What
she
is that?
cooking
She cooking?
because you about to
Oh,
be
man,
up
hey.
changing diapers and bottles every 3 hours.
I've been doing this and then my last 3 have been back to back to back. It's autopilot now, baby. I just wake up at like 4 a.m. and start doing shit. It's not even nothing to me no more.
That's facts. That's a dad. That's the difference between a dad.
Yeah, I'm in the
and
house
a
with it.
sperm
You know what I'm
donor.
saying? I'm in the house with it every day, every moment. And she don't be wanting. She been pregnant or has the other little baby, so it's me that's getting up. My oldest daughter actually. She helps
Hey,
me
Big
out.
Dash. At this point, I think Heineke is better than Wentz.
Good job, baby.
Taylor Heineke is better than Carson Wentz at this point. For real.
That's cool.
Wells, I've took him off the chat already, boss. Also, all the trolls were coming from same
Good job.
source, physical location, and same device, MAC address.
Oh man, we
no,
had
that's
some
not-
trolls for your ass on my screen last night. That shit was Frank Tank Frank Dank. I'm like, man, this dude created 8 different profiles.
They be persistent.
He said, just cut the tubes. Don't need to take the knockers out, too.
Man. Yeah, no, I'm getting lined up, man. I'm gonna get, you know what I'm saying, get trimmed.
Them shits grow back. Them shits grow back.
I mean, I
Be
can
careful.
read. I mean, but I don't want no more kids. It's not
No,
like
I'm just telling you.
Oh,
I-
Justin
I-
Fields just made a
I
play
know a
right
guy
there.
So
who
be
has
careful,
a procedure and still had a baby.
Oh,
You gotta get yeah, you gotta.
And he
I don't
accused
wanna- I
the
don't wanna
girl of
get
cheating.
into-
He
I don't wanna
accused the
get all
girl of
into-
cheating. He
I
accused the
would
girl of
too.
cheating because he was
I
like,
would
"No, I
too.
got cut, I got fixed," and had DNA test and all that shit, and it came out his. And then when he went back to the doctor, and was like, "Yeah, it grew back."
damn it.
That's how. Never mind. I ain't wrote you.
That's crazy as hell, bro. That's God's
That's
will. That's God's will, boy.
Hey, that's how Jesus was. That's how Jesus
His
Joseph.
testicles out,
Damn.
and them shits grow back, and he still have a baby.
I did
That
not
shit
even
real.
freaking know that.
I got you. You ain't going to bed. I'll be over there in a second.
Hey, Kadarius Tony. I mean Joey on the picture. Can Kadarius Tony get on? What is going on?
He has
What
no
is going
hamstrings.
on?
He has no hamstrings.
He's part of the what crew, Pat?
The all
time-
shit crew. We got the all shit
contender.
team. Every time somebody make a play, somebody get up. Oh shit! He
But it's
hurt
like-
too.
It's like, bro, is your legs really that bad? Because I mean, we're winning. It's not like you know how like if a team isn't doing good, somebody doesn't want to play, they're like, oh, I'm not going to win. We're doing great. Like, don't you want to be a part of this?
I don't know what's wrong with his hamstring.
Thank you, Jarius. Yeah, I don't know, man. Kadarius need to do something though, man. Because if Daniel Jones can do what he's doing with David Seals and Richie James, and Slayton for the one game that he's been there, hopefully they keep that going. That would just be another tool that he can use. Wandale's supposed to be coming back. Hopefully he can hold on to the ball.
Nah. Gotta be in room watching these billboards. I got that little box, that box pump, bro.
Oh, let me go check this. I'll be right back.
Damn, Fields, you gotta get rid of that.
Man,
bro.
how
You can't
far
take
is the
that
damn
sack.
chat?
I'm telling you, when you got plenty of people, man, the chat's been going crazy, bro. I remember this used to be easy keeping up with the chat. I couldn't keep up with the chat to save my life last night.
He said the indigenous people in the Western Hemisphere were way more savage than the Spaniards. Really? You ever hear of the Spanish Inquisition?
Bro, that's why you're not keeping up with the chat, man. Ignore that, man.
Right.
Let it go.
That shit, it kills me when
I
people
know.
come out here with this false ass narrative and don't
You
know
can lead
shit.
a horse to water, brother.
You
You
can't
have
good
knowledge
night,
yourself,
everybody.
Lou. You have knowledge yourself, right?
Good night, everybody. I gotta go.
So
bed.
that's all that matters.
All
man.
right, Bobby. Have a good night, Bobby.
All right,
See you,
Bobby.
Bobby.
Bye, Lou.
All right, Bobby, have a good night, brother. Thank you for stopping by.
Yeah, I have to get up for work tomorrow.
All right.
No, we didn't.
Oh, I thought Bobby was about to get his ass whooped by his girlfriend. Jay, lady, did you hear what girl said Giants on ESPN?
Oh yeah, she's stupid. I mean, that's what? I'm
gonna
not
need
even
you
gonna
to
get
slow
into
down
that.
when
But
you
that
type,
was
boy. You be having
people.
me sounding like I
People
can't
just
read.
they don't have nothing else to write about, and I'm assuming that they couldn't think of anything else to write about. Maybe they had some writer's block or something. But it's
No,
just
she was talking out her ass because Chris Canty's face said it all. He was sitting like, what the?
I was trying to be nice about it, but
Nah,
All
man.
right, Bratz man.
that was some
Sacks.
dumb shit. That was
Thank
some
you for
dumb
stopping
shit.
by.
You don't ever take a team that's winning and on a roll and tell them stop winning.
right.
Stop being on a roll. You just gonna stop now. Like
The
what
stupidest thing is we just went through that with the Miami Dolphins. So
Right.
to sit there and go and spew that narrative, that's idiotic and asinine.
in any facet of the world, if you're doing your job,
Exactly.
don't stop doing your job. Keep on doing your job.
And coaches and players, they're trained to what? Play
Do
to
their
win
job.
the game.
Exactly. That's the whole point.
You play to win the
Win
game.
the game. Hello.
You play
Yeah, that was
to win the game.
completely I think that was just something to fill the void, something to get people talking. It was because that way it wasn't an educated even assumption or even a calculated comment. It wasn't nothing at all. It wasn't
Man,
anyway.
went
Keep
from-
on winning. We talk about winning, beating the what's up with the dad, beating the
Colonel
Ravens.
Dash
Dash
over there
Hold on,
rubbing his
Dash.
shoulder. you rubbing your shoulder for? You pull something, old man?
Right.
You always pull something when you're old, man. Something always getting pulled,
Shit.
strained. Uh-huh.
Oh, you must have joined the practice squad. That only happens to the New York Giants. Oh shit!
Yeah, man. What's good, everybody?
What's up, Dash?
Hold on, Dash.
Man, Dash, they wouldn't let me speak.
Yo,
They know,
did you see me?
I
Did you
was
see me
right,
in the
man.
chat though? You saw me in the chat.
Huh?
I was just
No,
like
I didn't see
disagree.
it.
I was telling you, just agree to disagree and let that go. Because it was not. It was like 3-on-4-on-1 at one point in time, man.
Yeah, I was like, what organization are y'all running where the GM is just picking players and not taking control of what the coach wants and needs? I don't.
Yeah, I said you half right. That's what I said. I said Pat half right. I said, but as soon as you said Gettleman and Good in the same sentence, it was a wrap after that.
I never said Gettleman's good. I just said he wasn't as bad as people thought.
Hey,
That's like saying he good, man.
Gettleman did make a couple good picks though.
Oh yeah, he got a handful of picks. Yeah,
All our core players that we cheer for were Gettleman guys.
That's what I'm saying. I think he just didn't have the nuts or the authority to really, or even the care to really use his authority like that, or just didn't. I don't know, because the people he brought in just weren't competent. The most competent one was Shermer.
Oh,
he just couldn't handle the media and the pressure.
Damn, darling. I've seen junior varsity games better than this, man. Wow. Damn.
Mess around, froze.
Damn. And that's coming from
Africans that got enslaved. 220,000 of them made it to North America, U.S. soil. So it's no way the whole population is made.
Oh damn! What happened, Dan?
From just that little amount of slaves, we was already here. I think his baby was crying in the background. I knew a guy kept trying.
I put on mute.
Ended up with 6 girls. He blamed it all on the medicine he consumed.
Yeah, Lord,
I don't know. I guess it's me because I never wanted sons. I'm glad I had all daughters.
You didn't want nobody to carry on your name?
Hey, daughters.
If I had sons, with my father and all my uncles, my grandmother had 11 sons. My father, he has 5 sons.
Oh, I get it. It was a whole lot of.
My sister has 2. We were all knuckleheads. We were rebellious. My father used to light my ass up. I knew if I had a son, I'd end up in jail. I'd end up in jail.
Yeah. Daughters take. If you raise them right, and you're there for them, they'll take care of you. You know what I'm saying? They good in school.
But if they get with a loser, you're gonna kill them and end up in jail. So
my daughters knew that.
So you still gonna wind up in jail.
I always told
that's what I'm saying.
Ask my daughters.
You gotta show them. A woman is gonna, most of the time, your daughter is gonna be she's gonna look for a representation of her father.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Are you serious?
Unless you're super strict and like you can't do nothing, you can't do like then she's gonna, shoot off.
Then you'll drive them into the arms of an asshole.
Exactly.
Well,
so you gotta
my
keep
daughters
the
had
balance.
They had, number one, they saw their father raise them as a single father. And number 2, I always said, you can date whoever you want. He just got to come and talk to me, and I'll be cleaning my gun while I'm talking to him. That's it. I'm not strict.
That's just real.
Exactly.
Tommy said that boy can't stay off of her. He stay on top of her with all that daycare they got going.
Dad said he need the link again, Lou.
Okay.
Lord have mercy. The Bears, Velus Jones just muffed another punt. Whew, Lord.
J-Lay beat me with number of kids. I got 3 big boys already. 5, 3, and 3 months old. Time to send them out for trick or treats. Halloween, collecting all the candies. But I got all of y'all beat.
Yeah, I only got 1. So
yeah, my 1-year-old is my 8th child.
Lord have mercy. Getting it in.
Yeah, my first one when I was 14.
But yeah, Dash, they had like they know what the hell a GM is supposed to do with a GM coach relationship. And I said, if you think it is going down like that, if Brian Dable would have came over here, you still think Kenny Galladay would have been here and
Yeah,
Gettleman would have
Jerry.
still chose them?
Hell
Hell
no.
no.
At a certain point in time, the argument, it was two different arguments going on. Because they did try to say that you said something that you didn't say. But then after that, you didn't Pat don't back down from nothing. Pat just was like, when Pat give you 100 examples of his point.
Yeah, because I know what I'm talking about. What dominant head coach you know that could go to his GM and be like, I need this type of player, and they'd be like, no.
Yeah.
He don't make no scheme. He don't come
Unless
up
you
with
ain't got the bread
no
for him.
plays. That's the only way, unless you ain't got enough bread for him, which he takes care of the money and the scouting. But the players, he asks you, I need a elusive type receiver. I need a great slot receiver. Who do we have? Who's out there that we can get? That's the GM's job right there. A
They
good
damn
GM
sure.
and a coach are intertwined.
He said they
That's
damn
why
sure
they
looking
always
like
get
this.
fired at the same time.
We shut out Rodgers MVP on the second half, and how it's about to happen to Lamar back-to-back MVPs losing to the Giants, and the whole ESPN is going crazy.
Lord
I had to jump on. Jaylee was talking crazy. We're talking about selling his man's to science. Like what? What?
Hey.
You brave though, man. You brave because you said you went for the fourth one and got what you was looking for. That's what's up.
Tell you my Grand Slam, baby, man.
I got 3 boys, man.
The scripture says, "Seek and you shall find; knock and it shall be open." But he did some knocking.
I was knocking like a motherfucker, bro.
My neighbors know my name. My
Yeah,
name,
right.
my name.
Killing his wife in there.
Man, hey. But I'm done now. I'll give her a little breather.
Tudo, gentlemen, it's been an honor and a privilege to hang out with everyone in the chat. It's 4:30 a.m. here, and we got to start our daily workout.
All right, Tudo, have a good one, bro.
Much love and respect, and God bless everyone. Same to
be
you,
up
brother,
early.
and good luck on your game.
He all healed up. I know he was injured at one point in time, right?
Yeah, he out there hurting people again.
Boy.
I don't care if the score is 2-0. We win with a safety. Give us the dub. Facts, Jarius.
Yeah.
That's what some of these people don't understand.
Hey, you know who I'm more scared of about winning this game than Lamar Jackson? Justin Tucker. That motherfucker will boot that bitch from 78 yards, man.
I actually think we got the better kicker.
Gano.
Yeah, he just got the record.
I think we got the better kicker.
The more consistent kicker, which is better because that's the whole point of fucking the kicker.
I like Justin Tucker.
But if there's a game-winning field goal, I'm quite sure neither one of them are going to miss.
Yeah.
So hopefully Ganoa's on the field instead of Justin Tucker.
Yeah.
Eric Johnson. Rich Eisen had this clown on his show saying we still wasn't a good team because we don't score enough points. No, we just keep winning.
Winning.
Right.
Winning.
The only points that matter.
If we don't score,
huh?
I'm saying if we don't score enough points, and then the other team doesn't score enough points, that means our defense is making it so they can't score points. At least not more than we can not score.
And
so
in
that
the
means
game,
we win.
he scored enough points.
And DJ threw for over 200 yards
from scoring more. That is called football.
Right.
Right.
Look. Let's be real.
And
Be real.
we won.
It's all about the whatchamacallit y'all always play the
Madden.
No, the
fantasy football.
Yeah, fantasy football.
It's not
that bullshit because people are so invested in it, and that's the reason why. So otherwise, old school.
I play a little bit.
I don't
separate.
I don't. That's the point. I don't begrudge y'all, but I'm old school, man. A 2-0 game is a beauty. It is. It's
right.
You have some good
wins. Yeah.
You know how many fantasy games I've won by 0.7 because my defense scored enough points for me to win? That happens all the time. That happens.
Yes, they will, Timothy.
But see,
Yes, they
JJ,
will.
you're knowledge of the game, but this is also for the average fan.
Oh, okay, yeah.
This
Somebody that
really
just
is
doesn't know, that's never played or anything like that.
exactly.
Okay.
So, damn,
Because right in
14.
fantasy, I'm last right now. I think in both my leagues, and I don't even care because the Giants are fucking 4-1, so I don't even care. I'm just
No,
like,
he's saying, damn, Lou 14. I had my first one when I was 14.
Oh,
What?
all right.
Yeah, I got 8.
Damn.
I have 8.
You got what?
Yeah.
8.
Good lord, man.
Yeah, 3 of them are grown. My oldest boy just finished the Marine Corps. My oldest daughter finished college. She's working in finance. My middle daughter, I had 3.
That man seed is strong.
Listen, I
Jeez.
got 3. I got 3 with my first baby moms, and then 3 with my next baby moms. So I had 2 girls and a boy. Then I had 2 boys and a girl. Then I had 2 boys. So I had 5 boys and 3 girls.
Luke came back and started from scratch too.
Yeah, I got a
Boy.
1-year-old. I got a 28-year-old and a 1-year-old.
Good lord.
Damn, nigga, that's spread.
He
That
said 20.
put that shit on like Jiffy.
You ain't got no grandkids yet?
That motherfucker.
I'm about to be a grandfather.
I knew something had to come. Yeah.
But listen, I did my job, bro. My 28-year-old went to college, got her bag, got her life
That's what's
situated. Now she got a baby on the way.
That's what's up.
You know
Salute
what I'm
to
saying?
that.
And the funny thing is, her man is his mom is a judge in New York. She was once my lawyer.
Oh wow.
So
Small
I
world.
didn't even have to do nothing. His mom told him, "Yo, if you know her dad, you better act right." I was his lawyer.
That's what's up.
That's kind of scary.
That's a small world.
I wasn't always this happy, jolly guy that you see on YouTube now. I was once
bet.
someone else.
I bet.
We all were.
But that's how you know when you real, because you ain't got to be tough all the time when you real. You can laugh and joke and all that.
That tough shit is only when it's necessary, and that's what these kids don't understand.
I'll tell you something.
You have to be tough for everything, and they overreact to everything. Killing somebody over an argument doesn't make you tough. It makes you stupid because you just threw your life away because you weren't intelligent enough to think past the situation.
Now, what make you tough is being able to fight with your fists.
I'll tell you
That's what makes it tough.
something that I've learned off personal experience, and I'm the youngest in my family as far as my generation. All my family members and people that I was raised around, all the people that are really going to do some harm to you are not going to tell you about it. They're not going to warn you.
Right.
You're not going to see them get upset.
Hey,
It's just going to happen. So
Hey,
all the dudes that be woof woof woofing, that's because it's scary. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's scary. The dudes that'll really do something to you, bro, you'll never see it coming.
you know what? It's a different in generations too. Cause for example, that whole Draymond Green thing, I thought it was funny, but I thought
that was not a sucker punch.
it wasn't. I thought it was funny for this. I thought it was funny for this reason. I thought it was funny for this reason because what he did was something that a lot of people do in the older generation. He didn't take a picture. He hit him and then jumped on him right away.
Yeah,
right.
Didn't wait.
Yeah, no, you keep it hot on his ass.
He didn't wait. He didn't take a picture.
So fast, it was like he was trying to hold him up.
Yeah. And that's what I said too. I said that's a different generation. I said
And that's
push.
so cool for not being on his guard. You push
Exactly.
somebody, you supposed to be on his guard.
And that's the difference because he pushed Draymond and took a picture, and Draymond came right there. You can't take a picture.
I mean, man, that was a shot that he gave.
He was admiring his push.
If you push me,
if you
that's
push
assault.
somebody, man, you're supposed to be ready to.
No,
get
you
That's
push
self-defense.
me, that's assault.
That's self-defense too.
I am legally within my rights to bust your ass. You have physically
And then Draymond
invaded my
apologized.
space. Yep.
It's a
You
little
have
cool.
physically
you
invaded
can't-
my
Hit him one
space,
time.
and my defense in court is
But you can't.
I feared for my safety, and I
How can you-
reacted in self-defense.
Hey,
How can you claim a sucker punch if you did the
Could have
pushing?
hit him with that jab and then followed up with that uppercut.
All that scenario did was confirm what I always thought about Draymond Green. That dude's a goon.
He got
And that's
hands.
why he talks the shit that he talks.
That dude is real. He a real one. That's
Where is
all.
he
Yeah,
from?
he's a
Where is he
goon.
from?
You know what? You know what's crazy? They tried
Clinton,
to say that
Michigan.
Newark, New
he was
Jersey.
No,
he
he
was
from
picking on somebody.
he
They
from
tried to say,
Flint,
he
Michigan.
picking on somebody
Yeah,
that was
Flint ain't
soft.
no joke.
Mm-hmm.
Flint ain't no joke. They've been
Mm-hmm.
drinking
That's right,
that
'cause he
poisoned
went to
water
Michigan
for
State
50
too.
years, nigga. Their brains is all fucked up over there.
Mm-hmm.
Right. When I say, man, when I saw that punch, I said,
I sure am.
woo.
Hey, it was a smooth one too.
It came from his hip. It came
Yeah,
from
it
his
was
hip too.
smooth. He pushed him. He just came back.
I said,
wow. He just
I
threw
said
that
the
bitch out.
form. The form that he had on that
And then
punch
he
was
just-
lethal. I said,
But
damn.
you could tell Jordan Poole ain't never pushed nobody for real before.
He ain't never got hit before. You see how
He didn't even
buckled?
protect himself. He thought it was going to be a forehead to forehead discussion,
Yeah,
and
right.
it didn't happen. Nah.
Yeah, like, Draymond wasn't playing with you. He said
That boy ain't never got a whooping. He ain't never got
right. Like
Nah,
he
it's a
wasn't
difference
on
in
guard
generation.
at all. Draymond showed that difference too. When he hit,
Yeah.
You supposed to
God,
move, bro.
dog.
Move
Hey,
that
I'm
head,
Boricua,
man.
bro. You know we fertile. We are
You got to be
fertile,
prepared,
sir.
man. You can't push nobody like that.
Yeah,
and did not
put your
expect at
how
least
tall is
a pushback.
Quick spiritual history lesson.
How tall is Draymond? Like 6'6", some shit like that.
hilarious.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
hilarious.
You push a nigga that's
What
6'6".
happened?
You don't think
When
he
he
gonna
said
go
that,
gadget?
look at Tommy. What he said.
Uh-oh.
Don't let Lou look at your girl eye contact. You will knock her up just by looking at her. Yeah, y'all some fertile little dudes.
He said,
Hey, listen.
shoot her,
listen.
look. He said,
Puerto Ricans, sir. If I must give you a spiritual history lesson real quick, our descendants, we are the tribe of Ephraim, the fruitful bow.
Yep.
The fruitful
Oh, you breaking
bow.
down the tribes. You breaking down the tribes?
Yeah, the fruitful bow, the 12
Makes
tribes
sense.
of Israel, the sons of Jacob. The tribe of Ephraim meant the fruitful bow. Puerto Rico is one of the smallest islands in the world. And you can run into a Puerto Rican anywhere in the world because we procreate like roaches because we are the fruitful bow. What was
You
the
could have said
commandment
like
that God
rabbit.
gave Adam and Eve? Be
Be
fruitful
fruitful
and multiply. Children are called fruits of our loins.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I used to have it down too, man. It's been a while.
So that was just a quick spiritual history
I
lesson.
ain't never had it
Anybody
down,
who doesn't
but I be all
believe me and
ears.
would like to contest that, go do some research. I ain't got
see-
time to teach the world.
Oh, no, it's enough on YouTube if they want to. If they want to know that bad.
Yeah, you find out just about anything on YouTube.
Nah,
man.
Wells, you right.
I was on this. I was
MMA
on
changed
this.
the game.
I was on this before
Hey.
brothers were wearing purple and standing on the corner with megaphones. Before
Mhm.
it was all over YouTube. I got so many books in here that if I turn this camera on and start pulling books out, y'all gonna be like, "Yo, I didn't know you be."
We
reading
talking
like
about
that.
fighting. If I see, hey, I'll fight anybody, right? But if I see a nigga with that ear,
That cauliflower.
Yeah,
cauliflower,
cauliflower.
yeah.
you got it, player. You got it.
They can't even clean their ears,
That's
man.
all
You can't put
bro.
a Q-tip in their ear.
unless he does something to me first, but I'm not fighting, and we are in Texas. Well, at least I am. So you assault
Well,
me,
yeah,
sir.
y'all different.
I'm in fear for my life at that
It's
point.
different down there.
I got that ear. He got that ear. I'm fearing for my life.
Yeah.
So hey,
You got that ear to like you hit it hard enough, his whole ear would just bust out fluid. Man.
yeah, and he gonna
Them dudes
still
been
whoop
fighting
your ass
forever.
and break your arm in 7 different places.
Man,
I tell you the hardest
Nah, it's
punch
different.
I've ever seen.
Right. If y'all
Is
go
when-
back, sorry, I was just reading Joey's comment right here. If y'all go back and look at my first YouTube videos on the Giants, I had a few books on the table behind me, just a few. I got boxes of books, but I had a few books on the table behind me. Behold the Pale Horse, the Manly P. Hall, the Sacred Teachings of All Ages, the Book of Enoch, the Ancient Apocrypha, the Pseudepigrapha. I got
That
books.
book of Enoch is the one right there.
I got the Book of Jasher.
It actually
I got the
tells you how it's
Maccabees.
gonna end.
Enoch.
I got all of them, bro. Everything that they took out, I have. I have a
The way
dictionary
he
of
describes
angels.
everything is crazy.
Yeah. everything, bro. I got
That
books
book
on
of
top
Enoch.
of books on shit. Here's one right here. I'm gonna have
Yeah, they looked at Enoch's book and say, "Hey, we're gonna take this out. It's too much in there."
Yeah, hey, you know what? It's crazy though, and I'm not no major historian. I just like to pick up games along the way. But them like when I found out that the Bible and different books of whatever religion have pieces missing, like have parts that they were just like
symbology.
What's that?
You know, there's a lot of stuff that's missing. They take
That's
a
what
lot
I'm
of stuff
saying.
out.
That's
all
when
of it is in the Vatican.
That's
The
when I knew.
psychological-
That's
that's
when
what
I
it is.
knew that you had to
This-
find out for yourself. You can't. You can't
This
go
is
off
called
of what's
the
presented to you.
symbology, the psychological covert war through hip hop.
Yep.
No
This is
shit.
how they're destroying our children through hip hop with Percocet music and lean music and
I
drill
believe
music
that.
and all the symbols in the videos. Okay, this is why we killing ourselves and can't have a decent conversation when we have a conflict, or can't
Yep.
even go to
Yeah.
fisticuffs. We shoot each other.
Yep.
That's why the prisons are filled. Those private prisons benefit off that.
Now you
Blacked
can
out
go for a long
through
time. Look,
whitewash, the unabridged version. Blacked out through whitewash. Okay, bro, I got
Hey, the channel gonna go beep.
Yeah.
That shit
Hey,
gonna shut the fuck off.
hey Lou, it's gonna cut off how like TV used to cut off.
Yeah, with the
And the
white,
rainbow.
pink, and the blue, and the
Yeah.
and the black.
I remember I told my
On my
kids.
TV.
That just
I
goes
told
to
my
show
kids that back
they
in the
was
day.
indoctrinating you in the Rainbow Coalition back then. You didn't even know it.
Man,
Yep. Have you hit the side of your TV, that box TV?
Oh,
What's
man.
going on with my TV?
my daughter made me
Y'all
feel
remember
old
the
as hell.
dial TV?
I tell her a
Yeah.
story. I tell her a story. She talking about, was that back in the 1900s? I'm like, motherfucker,
Yes.
that long ago. Okay,
It
don't
was
try
the
to play me like I
1900s
was
though,
in the
Jay.
old
Yo,
western
No,
time.
but it was
that's
the
funny.
1900s though,
It
Jay.
was.
No,
It was. That's
she's
funny.
dead. She's a smart ass. That's what she is. She's my daughter, and she's like me, and she's a smart ass. And so
Well,
she's
hey,
like,
well, Wales put up just that is true. I know
Most
a
these
couple of
guys
fighters
with the
out here.
ear are cool. They have respect. Just
Nah, they
listen. Them
they
guys
do that because they know what they can do to you.
They can fuck anybody
Right.
up. and
Yeah, they know what
and
they can do to you.
They
So
save
they
that
be
shit for
super
the
cool.
ring. They save that shit for the ring. They use that shit. You curse him out in the
And
bar,
then,
he
you,
ain't
and
gonna
then
fuck
you
with
get in
you.
trouble. Like if your hands are certified,
gonna
you'll
hold
get
that
like a
shit.
bigger charge or
He
something.
gonna
like
hold
that.
that shit in, and when he get in the
Unless somebody
octagon,
assaults you.
he gonna think of that shit you
Yeah.
said, and he gonna take it out on that dude in the
That's it.
octagon.
Wales is 1,000% correct.
Yeah,
Yeah, most of those guys, the guys that I've met, they were cool as shit.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
That
you
go
didn't
for a
feel
lot
no
of fighters
aggression
too.
off
A
of
lot
them.
of
I bet
fighters.
you if you smack one of them, that they
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
But that's
It's
your
gonna
fault.
get real heated.
That's your
real
fault.
heated.
I mean, but
Yeah.
that's stupidity on the person of
Yeah, that-
doing
yeah,
the
I'm
shit.
Yeah, after you wake up,
shit.
if you do,
If
yeah,
I
if
mean,
you
I
wake
don't-
do,
up, shit.
I
I
bet you
don't know a
won't do
lot
it
of street
again.
guys that are gonna go to a sniper and say, "Hey, let's have a shooting contest."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, you know, it's
again,
not in your
It's
best
generations. Because I remember we didn't like to wrestle too much when I was growing up. It was like once you start wrestling, they break you up and stand you back up.
Yeah.
Nowadays, that
Put the
takedown
hands up.
it's a wrap. They
Oh,
get
yeah,
you
they
to the
take you
ground. They
down.
done
Put that
snapped you.
jujitsu on your ass.
They snap you into that Brazilian jiu-jitsu. What?
Yeah. You broke your collarbone and your knee at the same
That
time.
was just broke. That Royce was it the Gracie brothers?
Gracie,
The Gracie
Jiu-Jitsu.
brothers?
Yeah, Royce
Baby
Gracie
time.
and Hoyce Gracie.
Talking about a guy having a lot of kids. That Gracie family is huge.
Shit, they
Hey, y'all,
started
I'm about to get
they
up out of
started
here. The
their
little
own
baby's just crying.
jujitsu.
It's all getting hectic. I'm about to get up out of here for the night. It was
All right,
good shit.
Jalen.
Congratulations
All right,
again,
Jalen,
brother.
have a good one,
Yeah.
bro.
Congrats.
I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna hop on whenever I can, man. Look at my hair. It's busy out here.
Hey! I wish I had that, man. I wish I had that here. Look at that. Look at that.
I'll let you borrow some, just right here.
Now you got to give me from the side and back, the one that lasts the longest.
You need the whole George.
I take your
Oh,
side
just
and
a
put it on
funnel.
my top.
Just right here.
There it is. Nah, I got a full on. I got the full on Uncle Phil, man. If I let it go, It's
Hey,
wild. I can't do it.
you should grow that out on some 70s shit, nigga. Just
Nah.
have a long ass collar.
Nah, no thank
Hey,
you.
a long ass
He was like an old, he was like
Yeah.
an old porn star.
I'm telling you.
Not the old porn star.
That's exactly why. That's why I keep it. That's why I keep it clean. That's why I keep it clean.
Listen.
Every other
embrace
day.
that shit and shave it off. You know why? There's nerve endings on the top of your scalp that helps you pick up shit. What your hair is like an antenna.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
In all realness, your hair is like an antenna.
In my hair.
That's why even the monks back in Shaolin would shave their head and leave one long braid.
I mean, I never fuck that.
Because it literally picks up on vibrations, spiritual vibrations.
I just saw a video on that too.
This is why you get goosebumps.
Yep. Your hair stands up.
When there's a funny spiritual feeling or a certain aura around you. Your hair are like antennas. They're feelers for the spiritual and the paranormal that you can't see with your naked human eye because your third eye, your pineal gland, has been contaminated with all the stuff that we put in our body.
Yep.
All right, well, y'all, I'm going to go rest all three of my eyes. I'm going to holler at y'all. See y'all, Big Blue Crew, Pat, Dash.
All right, Jay Well stupid. He said my antenna is my beard.
That's right. It is.
Hey, man. All right, y'all. I'll holler at y'all.
All right, Jay.
Later.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we supposed to be talking about the game coming up Sunday. We done went to
it's
25 different topics.
let's do that 180. Let's talk about it.
Well, I'll be right back, and I'll talk about it when I get back.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
I lost a signal on my laptop. I had to jump to the phone, so I can't even see the game right now. I'm in my.
You ain't missing nothing. Shit.
What's the score now?
Coach hopped off too? Oh no, he just disappeared. Oh shit, he didn't win it. Klingon cloaking device. What the hell? You completely disappeared and then popped back up. That shit was crazy.
That's that green screen.
Oh, he dug down.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I was like, wait a minute. Coach got a damn magic carpet over there.
Nah, look, you know what? I know I was talking yesterday. We talked a little bit about the game. And we was talking about certain matchups, man, and we was talking about Linderbaum. And I'm sitting here, as good as Linderbaum is playing, I think Dexter got him. I think the push is going to be a little too much for him.
You see how he got manhandled in the what's that shit called? The before the draft and all that shit. The is it Pro Day or whatever? What's that shit called when they come out?
The combine? Talking about the combine?
Yeah. Remember he was manhandled. Linderbaum got manhandled in the combine by damn, what the hell was his name?
I'll tell you one thing that I don't like about the drills, the one-on-one drills, is because to me, I mean, they help a little bit. They show you a little bit as far as like your feet and things like that. But them one-on-one, like Evan Neal, perfect example of how he was getting beaten one-on-one drills. And then you go into the team setting, offensive line setting, and he's doing much better. That's one thing.
You play off of your position. You play off of your line. You play off your help to your strong side.
You muted, Coach?
Yeah, no, I got it. I'm back. I didn't realize I was muted. I don't take full. I use the one-on-one drills in the draft and in the combines just to see certain elements. Yeah, it's just I don't put it full bore like everyone else, especially like with the 40 dash. I don't care if you a skill guy or whatever. I want to see, your movement, your how is your lateral movement, how is your change of directive. Straight line don't mean anything because
you
it's
open
not
your hips. Yeah,
exactly. Straight line. How many times is a football player seriously going to run straight line down the field? Very few. And most of the times you're going 10, 20 yards, if that. But if you're breaking away, you're changing, you're moving or whatever. That's what I look at. So that's why I don't pay that stuff, all of it that much mind. But, when I looked at Linderbaum, I just looked at simple things, how low does he get? How does he roll his hips when he gets into his block? Does he play with good leverage?
He's fundamentally sound.
Yeah, he's fundamentally sound.
Inside. Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing with him though is that I've been noticing is that he can get, if someone is stronger than him, he can get out leveraged. Even if he's getting up under their breastplate and
Yeah.
have good his hands in there, if they're strong enough and they can drive him back, he steps back.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
He
he
does.
will,
He
absolutely.
gives ground. Yep.
Yep,
exactly.
absolutely.
So they have to. I've noticed on a couple of times they've had to give him help. So that's why I'm like, okay, I want to see Dexter. And then with Wink, with the scheme, he's going to set it up where he wants to get him one on one. Get one on one blocking, and let's see what he does. So that's why I'm so intrigued to see what they do. If we get penetration right off of him in the middle of the offensive line, that also takes away their pulling, because when they try to run power or traps, if the center is getting driven back, that backside guard is going to be late to his assignment. That allows that front side player to be able to make a play on the ball. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm so intrigued to see what we do interior wise with him, whoever he's going, Leo, Dex. I mean, even if you put Jelly in there, and if Nick is sometimes lined up over, I want to see what they do with him and how he handles that. So that's why
Oh,
I
shit.
said that yesterday.
Washington got 12 points. Oh my goodness.
How much time left?
45 seconds. Washington about to win this game unless the Bears get a touchdown here. They're driving. They have the ball.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm like I said, I can't even watch it now. Maybe I'll open up the laptop for that. But Coach, I'm gonna ask you, when they're
Second
losing
and
leverage,
goal,
when the linemen lose
45
leverage,
seconds.
what do they call that little hop technique that they do?
Oh, when they're trying to get
Oh shit.
when they're trying to re it,
Yeah,
it's when he's jumping and he's getting driven back, it's just a way of getting your base and reasserting your base and getting lower, and then if you get wider you have a better base, so then it's harder for a defender to just drive you. Now he has to move laterally
Yeah.
to
Okay.
to beat you in that regard. What it's actually called, I've never called it anything. I just said, just get your base, reestablish yourself, get a little bit wider in your base, and most of my guys already knew it. So
Yeah, it's football, so it's probably a whole bunch of names for it.
yeah,
'Cause
no, I
football got a
mean,
bunch of names and stuff.
yeah, I mean, I mean, you got your skip pull, open pull, I mean,
shit.
it's so many
We had
different
a
things
bad
that
collision
as
in
you
the end
grow.
zone, guys.
Is that a bad collision
Mm-hmm.
between who?
Denver receiver and I mean not Denver, Chicago receiver, and man, the way he fell, he landed his arm on his neck while his knees were pinned up behind him.
Oh wow.
So he folded him kind of in half. Dante Pettis.
Was it illegal, or was it something that was legal? He just got
He was
hard hit.
about to catch a touchdown pass, and the DB hit him, but his
dragged him
knees
back.
got trapped under him behind him.
Oh, so he got folded
And
up.
when
Yeah.
the DB hit him, his head, his arm was on his head, so he kind of like got folded back
Sheesh.
in an awkward position. 4th and goal from the 2. 35 seconds remaining.
Sounds familiar.
4th and goal.
4th and goal from the 2. Bears on the 2-yard line trying to punch it in for the win.
And listen, they better not try to go up that middle, because it ain't gonna happen. They better get Fields outside.
Well, he just threw 2 passes that were incomplete.
Now they need to run not even a bootleg. They need a design run for him. Let him find the hole in 2 yards.
2 yards, yeah, but Washington's defensive front is not as bad as the rest of the team is.
No, that's what I'm saying. You can't. They go up. They had a goal line
pushed them
stand.
back. I'm sorry, they on the 4. They was on the 2.
Well, then that's another story. 4 yards. Way different
Touchdown.
than 2
Did he
yards.
drop it? He caught it.
Chicago won.
We're waiting on the ruling.
Oh man. Did it look like a catch to you?
Yeah, it did. He fell on the pylon, and half inbounds and out of bounds, but he fell on the pylon with the ball.
Yeah, he fell, and his hand with his right hand looked like it was in the end zone.
I think it's a touchdown.
What was
Looks
it? A
like
little out route?
Yeah, it looks like a touchdown.
It's like a V cut. He started inside and then stopped and came back out.
He bobbled it, then caught it. Oh, but his elbow went out of bounds before he gained control.
Oh shit. That
Really?
sucks.
Oh, let me see.
He got hit,
Sheesh.
bobbled it, and then caught it.
In the air. Oh,
Oh,
all
it
right.
was
I
kind of
see it.
simultaneous. Kind of, it could go either way because
What
he
they
Nah,
what
he
what they call
regained
it on the field?
control.
On the
He
first
field, what they
down,
regained.
call it?
Washington. First down, Washington. That's not a catch.
Oh wow!
Goal line stand.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there they go. What are they 2-4 now, right?
Yeah, but it depends because it's 30 something seconds, and it depends on where the ball is. Because right now, if it's right outside the goal line, if you get him in the end zone, that's a safety.
That's a safety. That's a fact.
And
And
he
what?
tried to
How
QB
much? What's the
sneak. He
score?
tried to QB sneak out. 26 seconds remaining. 25,
They're up by
24.
5 points.
Okay.
Washington's up by
Yeah,
5.
12-7.
Oh, that's a wrap.
It's 30 seconds left in the game.
Nope, 15.
Oh, he
14.
ran the
Nope,
ball.
nobody got timeouts. All the timeouts are gone. They couldn't stop the clock. It's over.
All right, yeah, he got it out, so that's it. That's the game.
Oh, well, yeah,
Yep.
they got something to be happy about, I guess. In Washington.
Washington got to win.
And week 6 is officially underway and officially begins with Washington getting their
Mhm.
second win of the season. They moved to 2-4 in the NFC East.
Mm.
Man,
Now, as far as these Ravens, everyone talks about Lamar, and rightfully so, and I get it and I understand. But we play with sound gap discipline and don't fall for his little okey dokes when he sometimes in your pass rush when he dips. As long as we stay true, we should be able to. And when you rush the passer, keep him in the pocket. Don't straight
discipline.
line him. Attack his top shoulder because he'll try and spin on you. And when he spins, you're gonna just push him further up the field. And it'll be easier for you to adjust and get after him and make a play on the ball. But and I think we should have a great opportunity to control the narrative in terms of that. I still want to see because I know they said something about their receivers. It looks like they only have one receiver who's had more than 2 passes. What Bateman is out?
Yeah, Bateman's out. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's only Duvernay. He's the only one who's had more than 2 targets in a game. So it's like, okay, well, on the flip side, who do we who do I identify outside of him and Andrew and what's his name, the tight end
Mark
Andrews?
Andrews. Yeah, Mark Andrews.
Yeah.
Yep. I
So.
mean, I like the rookie they got too. The other tight end, likely.
Mm-hmm,
And it's crazy. They do
Isaiah
have another
Likely.
receiver. I
Yeah.
just can't remember the name of the other receiver. I know Bateman went out, but it's another guy that they have too. I can't remember the name though. I just watched that game too this morning. Damn.
The tight end Andrews. Let me see.
That's Lamar's favorite target because he's right
Yeah,
there,
that's
He
his
right in
said
his
it like
face.
Yep.
Huh?
You got to get down that chat.
Get up. NFL.com. Where are you at? Just had you.
Yeah, Dex demands double teams, and so does Leo. So
Mm-hmm.
how they gonna stop Aziz and Thibodeau, Leo, and Dex? You can't double team all 4 of them.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I got the games. I flipped my laptop over, but I still got the game on. The one I was watching earlier. Yeah. What number is it?
Hey Trina, Washington won 12-7. It just ended.
Wide
Yeah,
receiver.
13 is Duvernay.
Wide receivers. You got Duvernay, James, Porsche, Demarcus Robinson, Tylen
That's what
Wallace.
it was. The guy from Kansas City, Demarcus Robinson. Okay, he used to play for Kansas City. That's the other guy I was thinking about.
Yeah, that should have been a flag on that Pettis.
Mm.
Well, I mean,
You notice how they got a little toss sweep with the wide receiver?
Who? The Ravens.
Baltimore.
Yeah. I mean, they're run first all the way. So then they're going to run with every and anybody that they can to also play with your eyes. So if you have a lot of lateral movement as a defender, it's and it's to fool with your eyes. They do a lot of motion, a lot of movement, a lot of trades. They flip the formation, the strength of the formation. So that's where you just have to play sound disciplined defense, and you have to play your keys. You can't get caught up in all that other shit. Especially if the play is going away, but they got a reverse coming to you. As a backside end, your responsibilities is always quarterback boot, reverse, and cutbacks. So as long as you do play it that way, you should have a great opportunity, worst case scenario, to make a play a couple yards downfield. But the biggest thing, is their quarterback power. Bless you. They do like trying to, send motion away and bring the backside guard around for Lamar going right up into the off tackle, in between the guard tackle. So, if we play true, I think we should be perfectly fine. I was looking at someone held him. I think it was it the last game? Let me go to stats.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's a heartbreaking loss right there, boy.
Yeah, man. Lou gave me
Almighty
the play-by-play.
says Teddy B. But he wants some Teddy Bridgewater bad, don't he?
Who
that's,
says that?
ooh, that's tough right there, boy.
Right, to have the touchdown and not get it. Yeah, it sucks.
It's I love me some him. Never love this way again.
Hey, the Bears gonna be playing some Carl Thomas in the locker room after It's real somber in that motherfucker right now, boy.
You gotta even go some Aaron Neville, something old.
Okay.
Yo, why my boy Fitzpatrick looking like one of the dwarves?
Yeah,
Lord of the Rings.
He look like one of those doors with Snow White.
Dope.
But hey, look, when they say the game was a game of inches, woo, they wasn't lying.
That hurt. I didn't even see it. Lou gave me the play-by-play. I was.
Oh, you talking about the tipped catch on the pylon?
Yeah.
Justin feels like he was about to cry.
He took his helmet off, was twisting his little brain.
They got a traditional
Bridgewater ain't a
fullback,
bad
man.
quarterback. Finesse. Nobody said Teddy Bridgewater's a bad quarterback, but it's a bad business move. It is definitely a bad business move.
Ain't bad.
Huh?
I said that fullback from Baltimore ain't bad.
No, he's pretty good. Ricard, I think that's his name, Ricard. Man, hey, look.
He blocked somebody 10 yards into the sideline.
The Bears need to get themselves an offensive coordinator stat. I think Fields is pretty damn good, man, if you give him some people around him.
They should have started with Nagy. I don't know why.
Nagy didn't even want Fields, right? That was a story.
No,
right?
he didn't. Nagy likes the traditional type quarterback.
Yeah, but he was still a better coach than what they got in there now.
When you get to the goal line 3 times and don't put up no points, man.
Yeah.
Whew. But I will say this: Fields had a wide open touchdown to that tight end and didn't hit him.
On the left side, twice.
Crazy. Yeah.
On the left side, twice. And he kept throwing it to the right side. Look, Tommy agreed with me. Bears should have kept Nagy. Yep.
Kill me with this bullshit.
And then he threw that interception off that lineman's helmet.
Mm-hmm. Because he went side armed.
Mm-hmm. All he had to do was throw it high.
Exactly. That's the first thing I said. I'm like, why is he throwing it?
Everybody want to be cool. Everybody
want to be cool against us.
Mm-hmm.
Right around Thibodeau. I remember that play.
Man, when I tell you, some Carl Thomas about to be playing.
Will said, this is a bad advertisement for Amazon Prime. $12 a month ain't worth that crap.
$12 to see 12 points a game?
Last week was horrible too, right?
Yeah.
Was that the Denver game, right?
It was 12-9.
No, I wouldn't.
12-9 and then this week 12-7.
I'm good with DJ, bro. Go DJ. Right. Go them up, DJ. Go DJ. Go them up.
Like I said, be careful what you wish for. Everybody talk that shit about Jimmy G. And guess who's back playing with the 49ers? Jimmy G. And they was going to do that before Trey Lance got hurt. Because Trey Lance was looking terrible.
Yeah,
He was out there stinking up the field.
He was
And
playing
then,
like Justin Fields without the scrambling ability.
he
of
was
Justin
losing
Fields.
and going to the strip club.
Yeah. Right after the loss.
Uh-huh.
Shit, didn't Dwayne Haskins do the same shit?
He might have.
Right. And Biz want the link.
He
Lou.
did. He got in trouble for that shit. They had a
Absolutely.
video of him at the strip club and shit after the loss. Remember?
Yep. So emotional. And I can't let
So anxious.
Cause the touch that we should have shared now is through. So emotional. And it hurts me so.
I mean, it's Trey Lance is trash.
Yeah.
No, what's going on, guys?
What's
How
going
about
on,
that
man?
awesome
Man.
display of football tonight by the Washington Condoms and the Chicago Bums?
I saw the end. I didn't watch any of it. I watched the last few minutes.
Hey,
Thank
you
God.
guys see that
You missed nothing.
that Commanders the song that they have?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
like some straight food.
that's like one of those BET Uncut videos.
Right. That's exactly what it looked like. Man, BET Uncut used to be the stuff.
But shot that video on his phone.
Yep, and we'll be 1-4 instead of 4-1.
Right.
With Trey Lance, probably 0-5. Trey Lance was looking terrible. I know you're a troll, but ain't none of the quarterbacks you naming better than what we got right now.
Hell
Sorry,
no.
sir.
Yeah, hell no. I don't want no Trey Lance.
Bookend says, I keep DJ bloody hand and all. Facts.
Right.
Now,
Look at that. Tell him,
he
Tommy.
winning
Tommy
people
said, Trey Lance. Hell no. Jones 100 times better. And the chat is finally caught up, people. Oh, my God.
You know how many interceptions Trey Lance would have threw for us this year? Trying to force something?
12. At least.
He got Debo Samuel and Ayuk out there. You think he would have been doing that with Galladay? He wouldn't even hitting Debo Samuel and Ayuk. You think he would have hit David Seals and Kenny Galladay?
Yeah, no way.
Got that kill.
See, now I'm watching film now, Coach. How do we attack these damn the Baltimore defense? The edges? I mean, outside of the run game.
I mean, it looked like they play a lot of too high, so and it looks like they were playing a lot of cover 2 or 2 reads. So for the most part, you in the outside zone.
Yeah, teams are not gonna come out that cover 2 shell until they start respecting our receiver.
So if you run you're better off running RPOs off of that if you want to try and get the ball on the edges. You fake this outside zone or the outside sweep, having the slant come on it off of the inside, get the linebackers up, and then you'll have the alley right there. They went 2-by-3 and they ran high lows, a high low pick.
Right.
Okay, Wells.
And then you guys watch. I'm assuming you guys watched that Cincinnati and Baltimore game, right?
Yeah, I'm watching it right now.
Is Cincinnati really that bad?
Yes. Yes.
Once they find out what they were doing, because they don't run Jamar Chase on nothing but deep routes and deep digs. Keep trying to tell everybody film is a motherfucker, and they ain't adjusting. They think it's still last year. They're gonna have to adjust. Once they adjust, they'll be okay. But that court, they ain't adjusted their play calling yet. He ain't catching.
Yeah, but the Ravens played better defense last week than they have been. So
yeah,
and you know they play the Bengals twice a year, so they know what they're gonna do. So of course they're gonna play better defense, and the Bengals don't change up nothing.
He went bare front. Backside guard gave that hole.
Tell you what though. Woo, that's a tough drive home from them damn Bears tonight, boy. Woo.
Man.
Y'all lost to a team that was 1-4 before this game. What? are you doing?
Man,
Yeah, I think these two teams will be the top 2 picks in the draft. To be honest.
Washington and Chicago.
Yeah,
We
man.
gotta wait till for the Raiders too. I mean, they ain't looking too good
the
either.
Raiders gonna get some wins sooner or later.
Yeah, they'll win some games.
Think
I
so?
don't know because their coaching is starting to
looking
be
bad.
questionable to me.
Oh,
man
that's
is a
big.
fraud.
I knew that. I knew they
Yeah.
weren't gonna be
He's a
that good when they
fraud,
hired
man.
that coach. That dude's a fraud, man. I don't know how the
And-
hell he
and
got a second job.
Nah, what's going to happen is even after this one, he going to go right back to Belichick, and then he going to get another job in like 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Belichick,
Who's over
man,
there?
I'm
Wait a
messed up.
minute. Who?
Who Lou talking to?
The coach. I forgot his damn name.
For what
Josh
team?
McDaniels.
I think
Yeah, McDaniels.
Nah, he
How the fuck y'all run speed over there?
I think he gonna turn it around by mid-season.
They ain't got no choice. All that talent on that team, they gotta beat somebody. Shit. You know how much talent they got on that team?
I know, but see, he was listening to Belichick talking about, nah, you don't want to leave me until you're ready to coach, and you want to make sure you go to a good situation. They went over there and got a bunch of talent.
Still ain't did shit.
Yeah, Burrow looking funny in the light, man.
You said who looking funny?
I said Burrow looking funny in the light, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like without the UC's wide receivers and that yak, he don't look the same. I mean, that offensive line ain't helping him either, but
Hey, make it happen, right?
yeah,
No
yeah,
excuses.
that's what
Make
they
it
say,
happen.
right?
They're consistent.
And you got 3 good receivers out there with a good tight end.
Exactly,
And a good
bookend
running
tackles.
back.
That's what me and Pat been sitting here saying for the
Right.
longest. Said, tell me why they say Fields being ruined by coaching or no help around him. But the past few years, DJ just sucked. They couldn't say that for DJ. When me and Pat said it, we was making excuses for DJ.
Lord,
Yep.
Lord.
Know how many arguments I had with Adam or numerous people.
Any
about
Giant
Daniel
fan.
Jones.
Man, that
No,
interception
Giant,
in
he's
that
supposed to
second
make
quarter.
it happen. But
Ravens
just turn around and say, "Oh man, Justin Fields coaching, he ain't got nobody around him." What the hell? What the hell?
Well,
DJ
Lamar
had
overthrew
around
the
him?
hell out that pass.
Ravens front line eats up double teams.
He had Joe Judge, Jason Garrett, and Kenny Galladay. He had the
What quarter
trifecta.
you
He
on,
got triple whammy.
Yes, that's enough of this.
Yeah, you had to turn it off. Said you had to turn it off.
Yeah, I'm starting to get really into it. Really into it.
That
And I
I'm
don't
sitting
have
here
my.
watching. I'm looking at the second quarter again now. I'm gonna close mine too.
Yeah,
I
no,
just
it's
watched
just that
that
I want to
Lamar
take.
Jackson interception.
Let me know if Black Man got y'all watching film.
Bro, you know I'm always
Everybody
watching film. You know I'm always
I ain't talking about you, Coach. I'm talking about everybody else. Everybody doing all 22 shows now.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's an interception. That interception was horrible.
You know,
by
that just lets
Lamar.
you know that you're a pioneer, bro. You groundbreaking YouTube content creator.
And I mean, the biggest of content creators are doing it now.
The most
Boy,
copied
yeah.
content creator in the New York Giant content world.
I knew it was something when what's his name? Pizzle started putting out all 22. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I ain't watched it yet though, so I don't even know how he is breaking down film.
He don't. He just talks.
He just watch it.
Yeah, he just talks. Oh, that
Does
was
he-
a good play there. Oh, that was a good play.
Does he pause
there.
it?
No, that was a good play there. That was a good play there.
Let go.
All right.
Man, teach his own.
The Tajmanian Devil. What's up?
Tommy, all I gotta say is we definitely got to get off the double teams because they I was just watching and they were eating up double teams, letting the linebackers, especially Queen, flow and fill. He was flowing easily and filling.
Number
so,
six,
yeah.
right? And
Patrick Quinn.
Yeah, but the D line in front of him are forcing double teams, so they're not coming off to get down to him. So we got
Is it
to.
similar to how Carolina did when they were in the gaps a little bit or no?
There's certain things they were doing. Baltimore was mixing it up, but they were going with an odd front and then an even front. And with the even front, they were forcing Cincinnati double teaming at the point of attack, and He was eating it, and Queen was just right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good pass by Justin Fields. He hit that pass, but couldn't hit the wide open tight end for the touchdown. That's weird. Like that pass he threw to Pettis was off the chain, but he couldn't hit a wide open tight end 3 yards ahead of him.
He could have put it up the air a little more. Then that tight end could have caught it.
Hey, Miz, you put out your pick videos, your picks? Yeah.
Oh, tomorrow, man. I was working today, and then my son just had a high school football game tonight.
Okay.
So
What
he was
position
over
does he
there,
play?
and I saw a 26-22 win that came down to the last play of the game, and I'm happy I missed that circus, Washington and the Bears.
What position do your son play?
Defensive end and wide receiver.
Okay. All right.
He's
Defensive
14. He's
end
like
and wide
6'2".
receiver.
Yeah.
God,
You said he's
dang.
6'2"?
He's 14 and a half. He's 6'2" already. He's about to be 6'3". But I'm
Miz, are
his
you tall?
No, I'm his stepfather. His father was 6'5".
Sheesh.
So that's why. But you know I'm the one teaching him some football. So
Oh, that's without a doubt.
You're the one
Believe
that's
that.
there. You're the father. The other
Yep.
guy's a sperm donor.
yeah, exactly. He's not around at all. He don't even call him. So, which is fine with me.
Your pop.
You doing your job, he won't even miss him.
Yeah, but it was a great game, and there was 13 seconds left, and I don't know why the other coach didn't stop the clock, and the team was like just staring at the clock. They didn't hurry up, and they were on the 1 yard line, and they didn't run that last play. I just didn't understand it.
Shout out to
And that's
Ryan
on
in the chat.
coaching, man. That's because you got to prepare your QB for a situation like that, and obviously he didn't. It was crazy. It was in their home, and their parents were furious. There was almost a brawl on
I
the other
know
side
they
of the
was.
field. Yeah, man.
Mm.
I was
mad
like,
as hell.
what is this coach doing? And they have a sick running back. This kid was running all over the field tonight, and all you had to do was just take the quick last shot and hand him the ball up the middle.
So what he
He was
played
standing around like this.
He played JV?
Yeah, it's a JV team.
Yeah,
in
I remember
Florida.
we used to play on Thursdays, JV, that's right.
Yeah, it's nice under the lights. Good games, you know. Parents are into it.
Mm.
Florida's big with their football, definitely.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Mhm.
That's all they do
75%
down
of the NFL is from Florida.
there. Right. Shit, the whole SEC is from
You
Florida.
can always tell somebody from Florida. They got one of the craziest first names. People
Right.
from Florida.
I told
They
Buko.
from Florida.
Buko asked me about the game tonight. I said the only thing I would touch is the under. I wouldn't touch either team. I would just take the under.
You talk about the Commanders game?
Yeah. The under over was 38 and a half. Let me tell you,
Mm.
it was
Boy.
way under.
Oh yeah, I would have took the under immediately.
What happened to Wentz? He has the tools to be great. I just don't get it.
It's over. It's over.
I'll tell you what happened to Wentz. He got drafted and his backup won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then they traded that backup and kept him, which gave him a false sense of confidence. And then the NFL exposed his ass for what he really is, a glorified backup.
He fell off the map, for sure.
All right.
And he was the second overall pick too, behind Golf.
Damn shame what happened to Wentz.
But you don't see them killing him like they be doing DJ, and he was 6th overall.
Mhm.
They killing Wentz.
Yeah, they
Maybe not
killed
like
him.
DJ, but they killing him.
Yeah, but he was 2nd overall. And you sucked on 3
I think
different
Wentz-
teams.
Trubisky was 2nd overall too, wasn't he?
Yeah, but you sucked on 3 different teams.
Now you're right. Trubisky working
Yeah,
on his
nah,
third
he's
team
done.
too.
At that point,
Yeah.
it ain't the coaching.
Yeah,
You've been
yeah,
with 3
Trubisky on
different
his
coaches
third team.
in 3
He
different
he
organizations.
just got benched.
And
You
you know
been
what's
with
crazy
3
with that?
Got 3
Chicago
coaches
done
in
had
3
Watson.
different organizations, and you still sucked at every one of them. You're the common
And you
denominator.
got your old head coach back with the other organization, Frank Reich, and he got rid of him.
Right.
Frank Reich was like, you know what, you're done, kid. You're blowing it,
Frank
kid.
Reich.
You're blowing
Yeah,
it.
he's done. He's completely done.
Because
He never-
it was
I don't
him.
I
think-
tell you what,
he
though,
never
Matt Ryan
came
ain't
back.
doing too much better.
It was Frank Wright and Chip Kelly that drafted him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Chip
Yeah.
Kelly.
No, he was
Yeah,
having
Chip-
an MVP year that year when he
Was
got
it
injured
Chip
going
Kelly?
into that end zone, right? So
It
I
was
think
Yeah, it
that
was
he
Chip
never
Kelly
bounced
and
back.
Frank
Yeah,
Wright.
2017. Yeah, he had like
Yeah.
an MVP.
He was having an MVP year, man. He just
I forgot all about Chip Kelly.
he never bounced back from that knee injury. That's all.
They went from Andy Reid to Chip Kelly.
No, he didn't go from Andy Reid.
No, Andy
Carson Wentz was never
Reid,
under Andy
Chip
Reid.
Kelly.
No.
I'm
I
talking
mean,
about
Kelly
Andy
drafted
Reid
him.
was a
Doug
coach.
Peterson.
Oh no, who was right after Andy Reid when he
Said it
left
was
Philly?
Peterson, Alex in the Bronx, right?
No, Chip Kelly to Doug
No, it
Peterson.
was Chip Kelly. I think it was Chip Kelly.
It was
It
Chip
was
Kelly.
Chip
Chip
Kelly.
Kelly. Chip Kelly
Because he
then Peterson.
became GM and coach.
And now
Yeah.
was it Sarah Serini? What's his name?
Yeah,
Sirianni. Greg
yeah.
Sirianni.
There you go.
Yeah, after
Yeah, right.
now after Dougie P, it was Sirianni.
Yeah. I forgot all about Chip Kelly.
And let me tell you something. Ron Rivera wants the hell out of there. I see it in his
you
face.
can tell it.
I told
He
you.
wants
He
out.
should have never took that damn job.
No. He took the job.
Cam Newton made him look good,
He
bro.
took the job. They were starting to head in the right direction, and all this fishy shit with the organization and the owner, and he don't want no part of it no more.
You see what's happening now with him? Talking
Because
about
they
he has.
racist as hell, and he's a freaking minority. He don't want to be there with all that shit.
Oh, Riverboat.
Yeah, look what he's doing. Look at what Snyder's
he
doing now.
overrated,
Talking
though.
about
Ron Rivera.
he has dirt on so many owners
Jerry
and Goodell,
Jones.
yeah, and Jerry Jones. It's like really, he's real
I believe
grimy.
all that. I believe it.
But he's grimy. He's like, yo.
Oh no,
if
he
I'm going
absolutely
down,
grimy.
Yeah, if I'm going down, I'm taking all y'all with me. Oh, well.
Yeah, just like Nino Brown.
Nino Brown ass.
Jerry ain't about to have that. Snyder gonna slip
end up
somewhere.
missing. Watch.
He gonna slip
Just
down
like
some
a brother work
stairs.
at the bank.
Snyder gonna slip down some stairs. I'm telling you.
Yep.
Fall down
Jerry
the
Jones
open
ain't having
elevator
it.
shaft or some shit like that.
Well, I think
messing with
last
the
week
wrong
last week I saw the Patriots owner walking out of the Chinese massage parlor.
Oh, boy.
On the grass.
Damn.
That,
He hurried
that
up and
case
ran
went
into a
away.
limo.
That case went away.
Yeah, who cares? That's not the biggest deal in the world. They're old man. Who cares? Yo, these guys live a different life than us. They're loaded.
2 free wins against Washington means the worst the Giants go is 6-11, but 11-6 sounds better.
No, I said it last night. Worst case scenario, we just gonna split the last 12 games. That's 10 wins right there. Worst case scenario.
So he's on board for
Gotta
11-6.
take it
If he
one
said
game at a
10
time,
wins is the
Scotia.
worst case scenario, that means he's on board for 11-6. He's just
I
not
mean, it's
verbalizing
simple
it yet.
math, bro. It's simple math. It's simple. The way this team is playing, without the talent that we have and the coaching staff we have, they're going to get us at least 6 wins.
No, Doug Peterson is the one who
Yeah,
tanked
with the
and then
coaching,
got
like,
fired.
this coaching
Chip
is
Kelly was
amazing.
coach before Peterson, Alex. Chip Kelly was definitely head coach before Doug Peterson.
Yeah, Chip Kelly
Yeah.
was there.
Yeah, because Peterson got the chip. He the one that got
Yeah,
the
he got
chip.
the championship. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
This
Hey, how
There you
fast you
go.
think Matt Rule get a college job?
Quick.
Shit.
Wells,
Very quick.
depends.
thank you
It
for the
depends on
$5
where.
super chat, my brother. He says they
I
can
think
try,
he get whatever job
they
he want.
can
I think.
steal.
Thank God we ain't hired him. Shit, Joe Judge is bad, but thank God we ain't hired him.
Wells says they can try, they can steal, but they will never compare to the big blue crew. Fuck right off. Fuck right off, wanker. Be original, cunt. Shove it up your fucking cheese.
Wankers. That's real old school wankers.
You bloody wanker. Thank you for
They
the
used to
$5
see that.
super chat.
Used to say that on what's that little crank? What is it? Crank Yankers.
Crank Yankers, yeah.
They
wow.
talk about the wankers.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Frank
taking it
Yankee,
back.
that was an old school show.
Yeah.
To be honest,
Those stupid
2017,
puppets.
Wentz had me stressed.
Right.
I was like, damn, he's going to be in the division for the next 15 years.
Yeah, he had me fooled too.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we
Mission
go.
I
Man,
was
what's
like,
going on,
I was
Mission
like,
Man?
damn. I
He was
said
pretty
Philly
damn
got their
good
franchise
2017
quarterback.
to that.
Dallas got their franchise, and that's before we got Daniel. I was like, man, everybody else got their franchise quarterback.
Uh-oh, Matt Ryan is washed.
Not
Y'all know what to do.
Washington.
Matt Ryan is washed. That's a fact.
Y'all know
Matt
what to
Ryan
do.
is wild.
Yo, let me tell you how lucky the Colts are. Those last 2 wins, with how awful Matt Ryan was playing, and they fell into those wins, man.
Yeah.
They ain't even had
Thanks.
Jonathan Taylor too.
Big shout out to Pat on that tank video. I like that. Yeah, that shit was just stupid.
Be
That was
terrible.
stupid.
Shut the hell up.
Be terrible so you can get a higher draft pick.
Hey,
They
you see,
should
she was in the
fire
locker room
everybody
today.
on that panel.
She was in the locker. She was in the locker room today.
Yeah, she was in the locker room today
Yeah.
when Saquon
She's a
was
big
doing
she's
the
a big
interview.
Giants fan, so
You ever
She, I
see
mean,
that
she was
movie
doing a job
Bedazzled?
too.
Yeah, but like
And then
I
y'all
think
didn't
she
see
was
that
just
movie
trying to
Bedazzled?
bring a different, some type of different
What's
perspective. She was
Teeny?
trying to stand
I
out.
mean, yeah. I mean,
Oh, damn the
I
devil.
don't blame her, but she just, I mean, right now it's the wrong time. Now, if she would have said that when
it's
we
the
was
wrong
like
time to
2-0,
do
that's
that,
one
man.
thing.
Damn
But
the
4-1,
devil
that's
to
different.
hell.
I don't give a damn. I kick her ass out the damn building, bro. After saying some ignorant shit.
You know what's
like
crazy?
that.
No,
Almighty
she has some
Finally,
good
she
takes
says
before.
11-6. Let's get it. Oh, you Zion under a different name?
Right.
Oh man.
Be terrible. We got to think about the rebuild.
Bollocks.
Bitch think it's the NBA or something like.
Well, I got my picture of Tony on a milk carton, and every single week I'm gonna throw it up there on Twitter until Tony sees it and he comes at me the same way he went at Bad
You
Dog.
got some beef with Kadarius.
I didn't even see the injury report.
You said something to Kadarius Toney on Twitter?
Tony said something to Bad Dog, and then Bad Dog abused him.
Did he?
Oh, he got banned. He got blocked.
Yeah, and then he blocked him.
Oh shit! Did Bad
Oh,
Dog?
Tony blocked him. Tony blocked him.
Wait. Did Bad Dog go old school? Rant on him?
Yeah, sort of. Yeah. You can look it up.
Tony got it where you can't even comment on his stuff when he posts anything.
That's the best thing he need to do.
Unless you add him.
Yeah, because he's hearing it from the fans. I mean, I wouldn't come right at him like that, but
well, he
I will
right.
put his picture in a milk carton up and say, "I'm looking for this guy. Help me find him."
I can't wait to see Wandell, man. That's Ron hitting on some points. I'm happy to see Leo.
The Commanders are holding a space. I know that space is sad in the mother. Well, no, it ain't. They probably cheering their ass off. They won.
They won the game.
Yeah, I'm tripping.
They won a game. Big deal.
It depends. Well, it also depends on who's hosting. Because I was in a bunch of Commander spaces over the summer, and they was talking crazy.
Yeah,
12 and 5. They was talking 12 and 5.
Yeah, 12 and 5. Like, come on now.
Oh,
y'all don't even know what y'all are talking about.
They're gonna put Kadarius Toney in the Trump category. They're not gonna let him tweet no more. Here we go.
Excuse me.
They're gonna shut down his Twitter.
Kadarius Toney reminds me of Kawhi Leonard a bit, man.
You said
no, he don't, because Kawhi Leonard do get injured a lot too. So might be right, but at least Kawhi Leonard got 2 rings.
But I'm talking about like the load management shit. Like they be doing.
Yeah,
shit, Kadarius Toney don't even play. You can't. What load management?
Yeah, that's
if you
even
dish it out and you coming for people on Twitter and social media, then you shouldn't close your comments. Because if you're gonna dish it out, you got to be able to take it.
You can't beat the internet, man.
No, you can't. But then don't be posting shit if you're not going to accept the comments
Just
back.
delete your account.
You just gotta You gotta have the ability to not care and really not care.
True, but what I'm saying is you can't dish it out and then get sensitive when it's time to take it. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
That was something we learned in our older generation, right?
I was gonna say
you know
that's
what
the
I'm
difference
saying?
in generations.
And you gotta be able to take the good with the bad, and that's a life lesson. It doesn't matter what generation, because if you don't learn how to take the good with the bad, when the bad come, you'll fucking kill yourself because you don't know how to handle bad times. And that's why we got so many suicides now, because people weak as hell and can't deal with shit. If this generation had no Wi-Fi for 3 weeks, you know how it would be a purge out this bitch.
That's so true. That's so true.
You're right. Hey, if they didn't have phones, they wouldn't be able to go anywhere.
Right.
Just directions.
Don't know how to look up nothing in the index in the library. They don't know how to
kid a map. It's a wrap.
Read a map.
You throw somebody a map.
Yeah, that's nothing.
Oh, Lord.
Shit. You take away Wi-Fi and phones right now.
Hey,
half the world population to fucking be.
You take
dead.
TV Guide off the television. People going crazy.
Yes.
I'm one of them. You take TV. Yo, I don't know what channel is what now. You take my TV guide, it's a wrap. I'm just turning it off. I
Right.
can't find none of these channels.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey, shout out to Ricardo Ortiz. Thank you, bro. He says, crazy how other content creators are now breaking down all 22 films. Too bad they'll never be as good as Pat Coach of the Big Blue Crew.
I was
That's
unaware
crazy.
that
That's
the
crazy.
YouTube community were biters.
All you
Right.
guys really breaking down all 22 films, like
Nah, let me tell you, all 22 is work, man. That's
nah,
work.
but it's like
How's it work?
it's just like a bit. It's just like a bit
Nah, it's work.
influence.
You ever see what I do? You see what I do? I take one drive and I comment off of one drive because you talking hours when you breaking down 22, man. That's a lot. And you figure I don't go live or nothing like that on my own channel, so I don't talk like that.
I get it for y'all.
I can watch it all day though. I can watch y'all do your thing all day.
I could do that all day, every day. Man, you just don't understand. That's heaven. And
no, I do understand. Like I said, I can watch it. I can watch it all day, man.
I get it. To watch it. I mean, I'm saying I can watch it, I can break it down, and I can talk about it all day long.
All day long.
Yes.
I ain't nowhere
I wouldn't
near.
mind being a coach, to be honest with you.
Man, coach, scout, all that shit. Oh my gosh, that's heaven.
Hey, it's never too late.
And I'm used to typing up scouting reports off of it. It's like
That's a fact, Wales.
That's just heaven.
That is a fact, Wales.
Yeah, nobody breaks down film than us, man.
I mean,
they all watch you fellas. It's obvious by now.
Right.
We've known for a while because we've seen our content being regurgitated by other content creators right after we make our vids. So we've known for a while. We've just chose not to make any waves and let you guys pick up on it for yourselves. Y'all know who the originators
I ain't gonna front. You know what's crazy? Pat put out so much content, right? Like early on, Pat to put something out, I'd be like, damn, I got something in the cup. I just be like, I ain't gonna put it out. Then after a while, I just said, forget it. I'm gonna look like I'm biting, but shit, I worked hard on this. I put this thing out. I don't care what nobody say.
Nah, but see, you're not doing everything that he did word for word, same background, same. That's literally what they do, bro. You should have seen. He did a draft. Literally, I don't even think it was a half a day, bro. The exact same draft, music, everything. I was like, yo, this shit is crazy, bro.
You sit down to the music?
Everything. The same background, the same green screen, every fucking thing. The same website, same music. I called Pat like, yo, do you see this shit, bro? Like,
right.
Yeah, man.
All right. Yeah, thank you.
Kicking my damn
mission, man. Thank you.
It was so similar.
Yo, Miz be killing
my
me.
video and put it back up.
Miz be killing me in his videos, yo.
Yeah, Miz videos be funny.
Miz, I want to ask you a question. I gotta put my camera on for this. Yo, when you be making your videos, you be like, you be over here, and you be talking, and you get over here.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, you be nice and calm while you talking, and you look to the side, then you get over here, and then you be like, and then you get close and get real loud. And the Giants, and then you go back home again and move back. And then you work your way back forward.
He be looking around. That should be funny as hell.
We are the New York football
Yo, let me tell you,
Giants.
yo,
Understand?
I remember I was watching a Miz video, and my wife was here. My wife heard it, and she was like, "Is that his voice for real, or he making fun of New Yorkers?" I said, "Nah, that's his voice for real." I said, she was like, "Ain't no way." I said, "That's his voice for real."
That Brooklyn accent, yeah. Brooklyn
That's
has a very
heavy.
distinct accent.
Yeah. I was like, "That's the most."
I mean, you know what my videos are. My videos is just like emotion and what I'm feeling at the moment or about that game. And then it's probably not good if I'm angry at someone because I go fucking 0 to 100 and I get myself in trouble. But like Pat knows, man, I'm very big on the old school. I'm very big on these kids today are very soft and they want everything handed to them easily. And we were talking earlier, Pat and I, you know? So I don't like that stuff. I don't like what's happening in this country, but I'm not going to get into all that politics stuff. But the kids, you know, like these kids today, they like you guys were saying, they live on these iPhones and internet. They don't know the way we grew up. We grew up in the real world. That was real life. And Football today has become very soft. I mean, the guy gave Brady a hug and they threw a sack on him, a flag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
some bullshit right there, man.
Yeah, I don't like. It's and they're taking away football from football, man. The hitting, the defense, and it's all for fantasy because the
And then the
fantasy
one on
brings
Monday
in.
Night Football too,
Yo,
Yeah,
with Chris
Dash almost saw the
Jones.
real me come out today though. They was pissing me off. Like, you don't even know how the shit work. Why you even speak?
Yo, Pat. I was at work, Pat. I was at work. I just after like 45 minutes, I just turned it off. I couldn't even stay in the spaces no more. I know you had hopped off, and they kept going. I was just like, I can't even do it, man. I was stressed out at work.
I say, what GM is gonna tell a head coach no on players that he want for his scheme? Like the GM is making the scheme and making the plays on the field. Like,
Right.
what sense does that make?
I was
Like,
just
you
about to
bring
say
in the
that,
players.
Jesus.
That's a fact, Jesus.
We used to beg to go outside.
Yeah, we
Can I
did.
go outside? Can I go outside and play? Can I go outside and play?
Man, we were so bad when we was young. We had our own football league. We played. We played our football league on Saturday.
Other neighborhoods. Yep, we play other neighborhoods or other schools.
And other schools came over. They formed their team, and we formed our team. Man, I remember I hit this kid so hard. They said, "Pat, you killed him, man." I said he should have brought his fuck ass over the middle talking shit.
You played with cars on the street, parked cars, running into the cars.
Parked cars, everything,
ice,
bro.
You got ice. You're playing on the concrete, playing
Yo,
tackle
Coach,
on ice. Yes,
Yo,
sir.
remember we used to play Killer Man. Remember Killer Man? You just throw the ball
Killer
up.
Man, just throw the ball up.
I put someone.
We called it
We
free
were
throw.
playing on the block. Everybody always brings this up. All my friends still call me. They still bring it up to today. We're talking about like 20, 25 years. I put a kid through a front windshield into the front chair of a car.
Damn,
we were playing on the block.
You know how hard you gotta
middle.
be going to go through a windshield.
Damn.
Okay,
Right.
he came across the middle, and if you come across the middle of the street, you do like a 10 and a cross. You're coming towards a car. I was playing middle linebacker. I lined him up from 10 feet away, and I hated this kid. And I put him through the front window of the car, and everybody went nuts.
Yes.
Did you help him? Did you help him out?
Okay, man, I was celebrating. I jumped on the hood of the car. I was pumping my fist.
Yo, whoever owned that car, I know they came out.
Well, we ran away after that. We took the game
bet.
to another block.
Ms. Perfect.
Yeah, they was like, man, Pat, you wrong. You didn't even help him up. I was like, shit,
Put him
that
through the
you on
windshield.
tape. Man, when I say I was 12 years old, man. When I say I hit this kid as hard as I could when he came across the middle, because he was talking.
You a big 12-year-old?
Yeah, I've always been a fat boy. I've always been a fat boy. And man, when I hit him, they was like, "Oh my god!" Because I had speed. I had speed to be my size. I had speed, so I was playing safety.
In prison ball.
Right.
Hey,
What was the name of that movie?
I grew up in the streets
That
of
dude
Brooklyn.
was
So yeah,
lying,
you're right.
huh?
The longest yard.
The long
versus
yeah.
inmates.
Yeah, but it was good fun, man. It was good fun, and you always had like 50 or 100 kids, and you always lined up games against other neighborhoods. So it was personal, and
That was fun, man.
the
And you
people
learned a
who-
lot, man.
The people who grew up, you hung out with the people that were outside around you. You weren't texting people for 10 hours from somewhere else. You hung out with the people that were there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh
That's a
yeah, I
fact.
remember that, Alex boy.
You
Y'all
remember
was terrible.
you used to walk however far you needed to walk to go to your friend's house, ring the doorbell, they won't even be home. They won't even be home.
Mad as hell.
Yep. You ride a bike.
Listen, we used to walk to go see girls. You know when
You had to remember phone numbers.
Man,
Yep.
shit.
You had to remember
Kids
phone
don't
number.
know
Remember, you
shit.
had to ask them to write it down.
No,
Hey,
you know what's crazy?
This is still old school too.
No,
Remember
no.
when you had to record your ringtone?
Oh hell yeah! Yes.
You turn the radio on, record your ringtone.
Yeah.
That shit used to be dope.
No, you had to have the balls to go up to the girl, talk to her, and get her number. You didn't go home and go fishing on Facebook or Twitter or some shit to find this girl like a creepo.
Nah, it's just true.
Big Blue in the Bronx. Alex says, I still play pickup ball with my pals, as Pat and Lou know, because they broke it down. They couldn't believe their eyes because it was terrible. Laughing my ass off.
That was
I
one of the
remember
worst
that
pickup
day.
games I've
They
ever
got you
broke
got
down.
footage of him hooping. He was hooping.
Yeah.
Yeah, they was
Yeah,
playing
hooping,
basketball.
yeah.
You want to
remember
call
that.
that hooping?
I remember
You want
that.
to call that?
Yo,
Oh,
and-
and man, the
and-
basketball games used to be dumb back in
Yeah.
back in the day.
Yeah, man.
It was a fight every time. It was a fight
Loved
every
it.
time.
Every
Somebody
time.
had to fight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Somebody had to throw hands.
in the hood and shit.
Nah, I remember
Because
it'd
we grew up
be
in an
one
era where you
court.
played basketball physical. You know, we grew up in a physical basketball era, not like
Yeah,
today.
Yeah.
No
none of
fouls
that
being
little step
called.
shit or none of that neither
You
back
you
then.
playing hood ball.
Now I remember when you was a kid and you get your 5-on-5 before the adults come out there and play and kick you
Yep.
off the court.
Yep.
And then if you lucky enough, if you're one of the best kids, you can run with them if they didn't have
Yep.
enough.
If they didn't have enough. Yep.
Yep.
It was an honor, boy.
I remember my cousin. I remember because I always had big feet, right? So my cousin, I'm like the runt, man. I'm only 6 foot. Everybody else in my family like 6'7", 6'8". And yeah, I remember he used
Is the run. You don't get the hell
used
out of
to-
here.
Right.
I'm
he used to come
Latino.
up-
We vertically challenged.
he used to come straight off the block in his Timbs, like, hey, cuz, let me use your shoes. Like, he give me my shoes back, they all hot and sweating. Like, yo,
And then for
Crazy.
those of you that for those of us who grew up in the north, you tell me on a snow day that wasn't the best goddamn day.
Man, best
Football.
ever.
What?
Football.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
the football games in the
Yes.
snow used to be dumb.
you come home, by the
Hands
time you get
down.
home, you frostbit,
Man,
fingertips
frostbitten,
bleeding.
Mama
Your
cussing you out.
your fingertips start bleeding. You ever been
But
out
you
there
had
before?
fun.
Hey,
Fingertips.
this
You
used to
had
be-
fun.
this
And you
used to
didn't
be
even
the fun-
realize you end up playing the whole damn day. It done got
Right.
dark. You like, damn.
I gotta go home. But the funniest
Nah.
thing, one time, me and my cousin came in, my mama went off. We was looking terrible. We was looking frostbitten and everything. She said, "Your black ass still going to school Monday?"
Nah, you wasn't getting out of school. You had to go.
Yo, when we
That
was
was a
in,
total
we was
thing,
in,
yo.
we was
They
in
didn't cancel
Chicago,
school
bro.
for shit when we was little. These
Man, we was in
motherfuckers-
Chicago. It was literally a blizzard, and we
Right.
still had
They
to go to school, bro.
Yeah, same thing in New York. Same thing.
One thing I used to love when it snowed, or when you knew it was going to snow the night before,
Mhm.
and it'd be bright outside because of the
Mhm.
reflection of the street lights on the snow. Yeah, I remember, man. Just memories, man.
Yeah.
I ain't seen
And
snow
And we
in
used to
years,
listen
man.
to the radio to see if we still had to go to school. Man, I
Yep.
was disappointed every damn time, man.
Or they get
God.
that early phone call in the morning. They call your house.
Yeah. They tell you no school. Man, we got one day of missed school, and it was a blizzard for a week and a half. We got one day of missed school.
I
Shit,
remember
down
the
here in
blizzard.
Louisiana. Down here in Louisiana, it rained too hard. They out of school. I said,
Right.
Lord have mercy.
If you was on the East Coast in the 90s, the blizzard of 96.
Mhm.
Yup.
Remember that blizzard?
Yup.
Mhm.
Yup.
When
Man,
Manhattan was shut
promise
down, Manhattan was shut down for 3 days. Wall Street was shut down for 3 days.
Mhm.
30 inches.
I was in Jersey, man. I remember I was shoveling that snow.
Oh, that's money time.
It was
too.
waist.
That
It was waist
yeah.
deep.
That
That's
was
another hustle we
money
had.
time.
Yeah, it was
love
big
that.
money back in the day.
Oh yeah, shoveling snow as a kid.
Shoveling snow.
Mhm.
You
Get
got
up
like
early
50,
in the morning.
You got like $50 that day. You thought you was rich.
That's a fact.
See, now down here, the kids do it. Some kids, the go-getters, will go mow yards.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know
That's
what I'm
true.
saying?
Big Blue is right about that in the Bronx. Today they got that Zoom, so they don't even get the day off on a snow day. They gotta
Yeah.
get on the computer.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
they get
yeah.
Zoom.
You get the parents
Snow
get it
days.
right to their phones, or you get the Zoom call.
Yeah.
Man, them kids don't even be on them Zoom calls, boy.
Nope.
They know how to take a picture of themselves
Disrespectful.
and put it up there.
The biggest thing that bothers me between today and when we were younger is that everybody's a zombie to their to their iPhone right now, and we didn't have any phones, and I think it was a better world back then.
Nah.
Oh yeah, remember having to
Barely
read
any
people's
technology
stats in
back
the newspaper?
Oh
You
my
remember
gosh.
having to read the NFL stats in
Yep.
the newspaper to find out
Yep.
who's balling?
Listen to this.
Yep.
That was a good time. Yeah, that was
I
good
forgot
stuff.
about that, Pat.
Next time you go out to eat at a restaurant,
All right, Wells.
look around.
I did it tonight, Lou. I did it
There's
tonight. I saw it.
couples sitting there, not even talking to each other.
Right,
Like they
they're
phones.
looking on their phone.
On the
Lou.
phones, man.
Exactly what you just said is amazing. I was just in a restaurant 40 minutes ago, and I'm watching this couple. It's just him and her. And the entire time she's texting on her phone under the table. And he's looking at the phone and then the TV with the football game. But they're so not even talking to each other. Sitting right across from each other.
And it's crazy, too, because they long for communication when people sitting right in front of you.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, do y'all remember walking a girl to the park, nigga? If she was bad too, everybody be like, "Fat, what up, man? Y'all take, man, let me go smoke, man. Y'all taking me back." Man, we used to kick it, man. I'm telling you, we used to kick it, bro.
Going to meet up with a girl at the mall.
Right.
Oh,
Right. Exciting. That was exciting.
You had enough pocket change to get a little ice cream or something. Man, you was the man. You was the man.
A pretzel.
Yeah, pretzel. Man, $5, you was the man. $5, you could take everybody in the hood.
That's funny.
Remember they had them $25 sit bags of chips that was full to the bag was full. Man, you got honey buns, a Coke, chips, everything, man. It's changed, bro. When I tell you used to be the man, when you used to walk girls to the park, everybody meet up at the park, man, I'm telling you. What happened to them days, bro?
Yeah.
iPhones.
I remember
media.
waking up with my uncle every morning after the football games on Monday, waiting for the newspaper to come out to see who balled that Sunday. To see who balled that Sunday. You remember you didn't even know who got signed to the team until the paper came out.
Right.
And then the paper only have about 3 pictures.
Yeah, about 3 pictures, and it just got a bunch of words like, man, we signed him. Oh, we good. You didn't that used to be exciting, bro. The excitement ain't there no more.
You know what I used to love? I used to love, especially in high school, when the All-American teams, not All-American, the All-State teams come out prior to the season. Everybody picked everybody if you made it in the paper.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I remember. I used to be so excited to go to the paper if we won our high school game to see if we got put in the paper if we played good enough. That used to be dope too.
Yeah, I still got my newspaper clippings.
Oh man, going to the fair. Going to the fair with a girl, taking the girl to the fair.
Right. That's
and then
they
had
the teddy bear, something.
The Italian. They used to have the Italian fair, the San Gennaro's, all that.
Man. I don't know if y'all ever been, but the Taste of Chicago, oh my God. When you go to the Taste of Chicago off the Navy Pier where they play the fireworks of July 4th, when I was like 15 and you be able to take your girl to Taste of Chicago, you got about $25 in your pocket. Man, I'm telling you, man, you smashing. You smashing, man. She can't. Man, ain't nothing better than that.
He said
you used to be a spot. I know, Coach, I know you was in New Jersey. I know you was in Union County a little bit, right, Coach?
Who, me?
Me?
Yeah, no, talk about Coach.
I grew up in Plainfield, but I was a good boy.
You remember the Union Market?
Yeah.
The Union Market, the flea market. Yep.
And
that's the first time
flea market.
USA.
Yeah, that's the first time I ever seen Carl Banks was at the Union Market, the flea market.
Do y'all remember going to the flea markets and getting those Super Nintendo games or the regular Nintendo games, and then you used to rent the games from Blockbuster and the Hollywood Video?
Palmer Video. Yeah, Palmer Video, West Coast Video.
Blockbuster.
Man, we used to get in trouble. We used to get in trouble for taking the games out of the stupid ass Eric. The dude that looked like Blue City Empire Sports got caught. Man, we got whooped so bad that day.
Good old days, baby. Those days
y'all
will never
got me
see
back.
again.
Man, y'all got me back in the days.
It's gone, man. It's gone.
And you know what's funny?
All gone, bro.
He said Blockbuster and chill. Now it's
Blockbuster and chill.
Blockbuster
you know how
and
mad,
chill back
you know how
then.
mad, you know how mad people, man, we was when they came out with the little red boxes.
Hey,
Blockbuster.
Speaking of Blockbuster, remember you used to have to rewind the videotape before you returned it?
Before you returned it. Yep.
Please be kind. Rewind.
They'll find you if you had to pay like $1 if you didn't rewind.
That shit had a little sticker on it that said, "Please be kind. Rewind."
Yeah.
Rewind. Just the VHS cassette tapes alone, bro.
I remember I had Bloodsport on tape.
Yep, Bloodsport.
I never gave it back. I was scared to pay the fine. I had that thing for like 3 years.
See,
yo,
way
the whole Steven Seagal collection. the whole Van Damme collection.
Look,
all
Coach
the action
Coach
heroes.
Ed about to tell us about splitting a milkshake with 2 straws and a dime.
No. You get in trouble and you want to call a girl and you want to go. Now you got to go to the store. Go to the store, take your quarter, and call from the payphone.
Oh boy.
Yup.
Oh, that's facts. Yeah, that's facts. Because you can't use the house phone because you're in trouble.
Exactly. Yep. So now you got to go to the store, use the talk to her that way.
Hey, you remember when you used to be on the phone and somebody would pick up another phone?
Yeah.
You be like, hey, I'm on the phone. Or if your mama catch you, your mom tell you to hang that phone up.
Yeah,
that's funny.
That used to be so embarrassing.
Nah, I used to. It was my father. It was my father. So my father used to pick up the phone because he worked overnight. So unless he was, because he was also in the reserve. So unless he went, now when he went away for a weekend or two, then it was on. Then we was me, my brothers, we was cutting up. We was cutting up.
Jack.
Yeah, we was on the phone.
Just walking to school alone used to be dope, cuz.
Yeah.
Everybody meet up. Everybody meet up on one block before we go. You know, if you smoked at anything, did your little smoke before we went. Man, I'm telling you, bro. That shit used to be dope.
We used to have long walks too.
Man, we was hood superstars.
You know the crazy shit is when you're that age, you can't wait to grow up because you feel like you're being left out of everything. Then when you get here, you're like, man, if I can go back there.
I'm telling you. Just I'll take a dream. I'll take a dream of one of those vivid memories from back in the day, man.
Man, that is sad though, because you do see that, Lou. It'd be couples sitting in a restaurant and they both be right on their phones like
Sorry tonight. I was watching it.
Damn, you can't talk to your woman in a restaurant?
No, listen, you have to understand that the agenda. The agenda is to destroy the family.
Yep.
That's the agenda.
We talking to each other.
You know what I'm saying? That is literally the agenda, and we know what I'm talking about. You take the man out of the home. Okay? But think about this. Back in the day, the man went to work and he made enough to provide for the family. Mom stood home, she tended to the children and the household entirely. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? She was able to be the first teacher of the children. Because she was there. Dad made enough money to where she didn't have to work and she could be the teacher that instilled the basic values, family values that were needed. Now, inflation and everything else, mom's at work, dad's at work, barely making ends meet. Kid come home from
grandmama's
school,
still at work too.
Kid come home from school, nobody's home. He's got to cook for himself or eat whatever they prepared before they left or whatever. And then the TV, the internet, his tablet, or being outside in the street with his friends is what's raising him. That's where they're getting their information from.
Yeah.
So the core values, you got to think about it. When dad came home from work, I'm not talking about me, I'm just talking about in general back in the day. The whole family would sit down at the table, and that's when dad found out what happened throughout the day. How was school?
Yep.
What did you do at school today? Hey, honey, how was your day? You know what I'm saying? And everybody gave their feedback to dad, and then dad gave a final decision of what needed to be done or whatever. Okay. Mom said, well, he got in trouble in school today. What did you do? What happened? Blah, blah, blah. Okay. After dinner, go wash the dishes, take out the trash, go to your room. We're going to have a heart-to-heart. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Man, when your dad get home used to mean something.
Right. Well, I'm going to tell your father. Oh, shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, damn.
Now, you know what I'm saying? And not only that, back in the day, your neighbor would catch you fucking up.
Yep.
Get your ass over here. You know what I'm saying? And pop you and bring you to the crib. And then moms and pops will pop you. You know what I'm saying? Like
because you embarrassed them. Because you embarrassed them too.
Everybody was out for each other and looking out for each other.
Man.
Shit is
you can't
totally
be acting
different.
crazy. That's worse than anything.
Do you know how dope that is? Though people don't even understand how dope that is.
That's a community.
Right.
Look, I ain't gonna lie.
Just what Lou explained right there, with the father going out making the money, the mother's at home instilling in the kids. She can take them to school if she needs to, or blase, but she's instilling the values of her husband into the kids. And then when the husband gets home, or whatever they call themselves, you sit at the table and he learns exactly what everything went on while he was at work. That's dope to me. Like, that's damn near perfect for me.
That's how it's supposed to be. That's how the family structure was set up.
I ain't had that, man. I had my grandfather.
Yeah, my parents died when they left me when I was 8.
My dad was a Rolling Stone.
I had both
Truest
my
meaning of the
parents,
word.
and I had a nanny growing up. I ain't gonna lie, I did. I
You
had
had
a
a nanny
nanny
coach?
I had a nanny till I was 6. I went to Catholic school till the 8th grade, the end of the 8th grade. So, which it's a different world when I went to public school in the hood. It was just culture shock. So, and it was just, I was literally 3 grades ahead academically.
Damn.
Like, I was bored. I mean, the school districts didn't have the educational that the Catholics, and it's just my parents. My father worked overnight, so he was there in the morning, made us breakfast, got us dressed, got us off to school. My nanny would pick us up, and then when my mother got home, because my mother worked during the day, she would cook dinner. She would go over homework with everyone. My father was sleeping at that point in time, and then he would leave for work around 9 o'clock. And then on Saturdays and Sundays, he was always there talking sports with us, with me and my brothers. And then we always had our Sunday dinner. That was the big meal. When I say it was the big meal, it was the big meal. So
that's when the family came over too. That's when the cousins, aunties, and everybody got together.
Everybody got together. Man, I remember my damn
too.
cousin.
You get in
I
trouble.
remember my damn cousin ate half a pot of lasagna. Boy, I was so damn mad. So how the hell you eat TT lasagna like that?
Yeah, everybody had a cousin, man.
Yeah.
I had a cousin always tearing something up. My mom used to make the best pictures of iced tea, I swear. And then my cousin to come over and he'd drink up half the thing, and we got to fight after that. We got to fight.
You gotta throw hands.
You done drink up half the tea.
You know how many times we got in trouble because we end up throwing hands over food.
Gotta fight, and then what? You fight, and you be friends right after. You fight, and it be it. That's it.
That's how you chose your best friends. Your hardest fight was usually your best friend.
Yeah. I remember I was at the Boys and Girls Club. I was in 7th grade, and my friend dunked on me. The rims were small, on the small rims. We got the tussling.
You got dunked on, Dad?
I got dunked on. I said we got to go behind the Boys and Girls Club. He embarrassed me. And we went behind the Boys and Girls Club. We was in the dirt. Came right back and finished that game.
Now, see, there you go. I had one of my friends up the street. We was arguing because we was in the neighborhood playing, and then he hit me. I hit him back. He hit me again, and then everybody broke it up. But when my father came home, they go and tell my father.
He made you go back and fight him.
Ed, he was in, because my father's name he's Big Ed, and I was Little Ed. So he was like, Big Ed, he was fighting. And my father looked at me, did you hit him? I was like, he hit me, I hit him back, and he hit me again, and they broke it up. So my father went in the house, he got the belt. He's like, you're going to go up the street and you're going to whoop his ass.
Yep.
And that was my friend. And we went up the street. My father said afterwards he was so afraid because I broke 2 of his ribs. I fractured his nose. I blacked his eyes. And then afterwards,
good Lord,
Kristen's father wanted to fight my father and my father said he had to pull me off because I blacked. Because I was so afraid my father's going to whoop my ass. Nope.
Hey, I'm sorry, cuz, but
that's
I can't deal with this man.
No, listen, that's my mom did that shit to me. My mom did that shit to me, and she said, "You gonna whoop his ass, or I'm gonna whoop yours. Who do you think hits harder?" That's exactly what she said. You either whoop his ass, or I'm gonna whoop yours. Who do you think hits harder? And I was like, shit. My mom definitely hit harder. You got to get on this, cuz.
I'm sorry, but I can't deal with that man.
You ever lie about getting into a fight?
Lie?
Because your clothes, like you come home, your clothes might be dirty.
Yeah.
Oh, I fell. I tripped. Something stupid.
Look, my whole
brand new jeans or something. You get grass stains in
life. I can count all the fights on one hand. And I was even a bouncer. So it was because I'm always the biggest one. So it was very few. It was 1 in high school, the one with Chris, and 2 as a bouncer. That's it. And the one in high school was Willie. He came because I was walking up the hallway. He came flying. Yup, he came flying.
was a
Kicked
nigga
me in
named
the
Willie.
upper.
She
He
said
kicked me in
Willie.
the up in my back in the upper chest. I mean, in the upper part of my back. I turned around and he was on the ground, and I started going for him. Willie was probably about what 5'6",
So
5'7", and I'm
he
6.
ran into you by accident and you
No,
beat him up.
he kicked me,
Right.
and I snatched him, and I snatched him. And I slapped him against the wall, and
He
then
ran
people
into you by
grabbed me.
accident, coach.
And it took 4 security guards to pull me off of him. It took 4
Good
security
Lord.
guards. I was just like, God.
Oh man, I used to hate the officer security guard at our school, boy.
The truant officers.
Officer Troy. I couldn't stand that dude. He used to always catch us shooting dice. I said, man, this dude always on the prowl, man.
That's because he was from the hood. He knew the tendencies.
He was like,
Knew
Pat,
exactly
what you
what was
doing
going
down
on.
here? He was like, Pat, what you doing down here? You an A student. I said, man, I ain't got class, man. We get ready to cut class, cuz. We ain't got class. Shit, this is half my senior year. I'm done. I'm just coming to school to hang. Well, get your ass out of here.
That's what they tell you too. Right?
He said, what you down here shooting dice for? What you doing down here? Ain't you on the football team? I was like,
Mess
yeah,
around
but I ain't
and
got class.
see, everybody that worked in the school pretty much knew family too.
Mm-hmm.
Because
And
it was
he
so
knew my
tight
whole
knit.
family. Knew my whole family.
And they treat you a little bit differently. They know how to talk to you.
Yeah. That was the only one I got away with talking to us like that too. 'Cause Troy was cool. Like Troy,
Let me
if
go
you
to
needed
sleep
help
and
or
wake up
anything, he was
25
there.
years ago, please.
Let me see.
Right.
Who knows
I would
this?
love
All
to go
this to
sleep and wake
say-
up in the mid-90s.
All this to say, we all showing our damn age. That's a damn
That's
shame.
a fact.
I'm
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 proud of
never
it.
ashamed of my age. I ain't
The
ashamed.
motherfuckers that played the game with me and played the game the way I played it, 90% of them ain't alive. And the ones that are strung out or in jail or in a real bad spot. I ain't ashamed that I made it to this age with all the shit I done been through, bro, because God been with me. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's a fact, man. But the good old days, bro, that used to be fun, man. I'm telling you, man. Y'all don't, man. Y'all don't remember them
Lou.
walking a girl to the park, man. I'm telling you.
Nah,
Man,
that's
that
a fact.
used
No,
to
hey,
be
but
dope.
also, Pat, you would risk going home too late.
Yep.
You won't make curfew just because you want to hang out for a little bit longer. Because something might happen. Something might happen.
Right.
Right. No, look, y'all remember this?
I'm at the log off. I'm gonna have to log off.
And you go up to your boys and do that. You go up to your boys and like,
Smell my hand.
That's when I sign off. That's I gotta get out of here.
You don't remember the
Get the
first time
same
you went to your
reaction.
best friend? You don't remember the first time you went to your best friend? It was like, yo, smell my hand.
I gotta get out of here.
Smell my finger.
I still remember her name too, boy.
Oh boy,
Boy,
y'all gotta cut it out. Y'all gotta cut it out.
Yeah, those were good old days, man. I promise you.
Man.
Y'all done
Man,
turned
you
the
could do-
football show. We've been reminiscing for about an hour and a half.
And the chat been chiming in with us. They
Yep,
the whole
exactly.
time.
That's a fact.
Exactly.
Hey, Suze. Yeah, I remember
man.
walking to school and one of my
Quarter
friends
drinks,
got
you
bit
don't
by a
remember?
small dog.
Yeah, quarter
No,
water.
no,
Yeah,
no,
Quarter
no.
drinks.
Quarter
Quarter
water.
drinks.
The big quarter ice,
What was
frozen
the
ice
name?
pop.
What was those names with the juices that was like in the looked like a little cylinder that had the little aluminum foil top?
yeah.
I
Little
can't
Hugs.
remember the name
Little
of the damn
Hugs.
juice.
Little
Little
Hugs.
Hugs. That's what they
Little
were
Hugs.
called.
We used
But
to call
the
them.
Hugs, they actually had flavor back in the day.
Because
They
look,
ain't got
you-
nothing
you
now.
You would drink it and then you would squish it and shove it on your
Yep.
back tire to your bike and it make it sound like a motorcycle.
Pedaling. Yep.
Because it'd be like,
And
yeah.
the cheap,
We used to do it with a deck of cards too. With cards.
the cheap iced tea, the cheap iced teas in the milk carton. Remember those, the brown ones?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah,
it wasn't orange juice. They had like orange drink.
Yep. Orange drink, purple drink,
Yep.
grape drink. Yep. Man, those used to be, man, the Lunchables back in the day used to be fire. Remember the
He
pizza
said
Lunchables?
Lunchables.
remember the
Hey,
pizza
wow.
Lunchables in my day.
I ain't had no Lunchables, bro. That's you and my daughters and them. That's all. That's you. You young.
That's old school. Do y'all
No,
remember the
that's-
cafeteria pizza?
Yeah.
Square
Or
pizza
they
or
used
the
to make it
rectangle
back in the day. Yeah, the
No, I used
rectangle
to.
one.
with the 3 pepperonis on it. It'd be 3
Yeah,
pepperonis right
yeah.
right down the middle.
Yeah.
No, I was a sucker. I was a sucker for the beef patty. I used to steal them from the lunch. I used to eat one, go back and steal another one.
You had beef
I'm
patties?
telling you.
I didn't have no beef patties when I was
Yeah,
in
we
Yeah.
school.
had beef patties. You didn't want
I
to eat
used to
that
love
meatloaf.
them.
He was in Brooklyn, y'all. Beef
You know,
patty.
we're in
Oh,
New York
okay.
City, man.
Hey yo, let me tell you something. I had a in 7th grade middle school Puerto Rican, my friend Luis Lopez, right? His mom used to make empanadas, right?
Yeah, the Puerto
First
Rican
time
beef
I ever
patty.
had empanadas in my life. I
Puerto
tell
Rican
you,
beef patty. That shit banging.
oh my god, yo, and they used to be. You figure his mom used to pack it for him for lunch in the morning. By the time he ate at lunch, it was cold.
Still
Some of
banging.
the best thing to this day whenever I see him or talk to him like on Facebook, because he's still in Jersey. I be like, yo, your mom empanadas. He was like, yo, I know. Yo, them empanadas. He still got them empanadas. I'm like, yo, you gotta tell your mom to send me some empanadas, man. Empanadas.
Fire.
You don't talk food.
I remember them
And,
from 7th grade, man.
I'll tell you one thing that'll really take you back. The TV shows back then were so much better than these days. You know what I mean?
And guess what?
If we
You
get
never
into the
missed the
TV
episode
shows,
neither. It wasn't taped. You never missed the episode. You watched it when it came on live too.
Yeah, all the shows used to be dope.
Get the rabbit ears, wrap the aluminum foil on it, and then finagle it so you can get the best reception.
UHF and VHF.
Yep.
And then you had your contrast, your tint, your color, and your sharpness on the bottom of it.
And once again, Eric was the master at that.
Moving the antennas and shit.
It'd be 2 knobs. Remember, it was one for the channel, and the other one was like the frequency or something like that. It was crazy.
UHF and VHF. Yeah.
Yep.
And every Saturday morning, you in the house watching cartoons and the kung fu
movies.
Now,
Kung fu movies. And as soon as the kung fu go off, you go outside with all your friends and you start doing all the moves.
5.
Yep.
Hey Lou. You remember the box? Remember the box? You used to order music videos.
Oh,
the box.
Video music box.
Video music box. Hell yes.
No, wait. No, jukebox.
It was one of them.
Jukebox. Because
They
video
used to have
music
to
box was
call a
Ralph
number.
McDaniels. Yeah, jukebox.
Yeah.
You would
And
call and punch the 3 numbers that corresponded with the video. Yeah, jukebox.
I don't know if y'all remember this one, but it was a karate show that came back in the day. I think it used to be called Universal Studios or something like that, man. It was a cartoon. I think I'm like 7 years younger than you, so you might not have called it. But it used to come on every Saturday morning too. It used to be called something Studios. I forgot the name of it, but that shit used to be dope. It was like
karate?
Yeah, it was a karate thing, and it was like, you know how the karate contests be. Man, it used to be dope. I wish I could pull it up, man. That show used to be dope. It was like Mortal Kombat, but live.
Somebody put it on
shit,
YouTube.
I was already on the corner by then.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. Don't worry about it.
Yo, but the Kung Fu movie, I remember five Deadly Venoms.
Oh man, that's Shaw Brother classic.
WWF was big back then. WWF had a main event on NBC at like 11:30 at night or Saturday in the midday.
Yo, you remember
main event.
Right after WWF on Saturday mornings, it was American Gladiators. Remember that?
American Gladiators. Yep.
I remember that. They had the girl Nitro and they had the muscle bound girls and shit.
Yeah.
Guys shooting phone balls
Sunday after 7 o'clock, after you watch football all day, at 7 o'clock you caught some Homie the Clown in Living Color. I know that was big by us.
Yep. Living
Color. Living Color was fucking groundbreaking, bro. The Wayans brothers, David Allen Greer, Jim Carrey.
Yeah, and then New York Undercover come on after that.
Yep, New York Undercover, man.
That show broke
New York
my heart,
Undercover
bro.
used to be the stuff, cuz.
That still come on though. That still come on.
Dude. I still remember the damn intro to the show, the music to the show. Those shows used to be off the chain. New York Undercover. It was for the grown folks, but
you said it broke your heart, Lou.
Yeah, Malik Yoba.
When I found out both of them.
Oh
yeah, both of them are. Yeah,
I was like, man, this is horrible.
You know what's
king
crazy?
Size candy bars back in the day used to be 20. It used to be 50 cent. I think it used to be 50
can't get
cent.
nothing for 50 cent at the corner store.
Right.
Can't even
get
get a
a
loose
stick of
cigarette.
gum.
Yo,
for
you know
50
what was
cents.
overrated? Rap Snacks was overrated. I used to
What,
like
the-
the Wise chips better than the Rap Snacks.
Yo, listen, I don't like none of these new chips. All these
You remember the Rap
Takis and
Snacks?
shit
The
and all
potato chips with the wrap. It'd be the potato chips, but it'd be a wrap on top of the
that. That's
package.
Master P shit.
No, but before
Master
that
P
though,
owns that.
it was he owns it now. He brought it back, but that
Yeah.
was way back. Rap Snacks, I hated that.
Oh, Mr. Man's
Nah,
right. TV
yeah.
did go off. TV
I
eventually
remember
did
what
go off.
Doritos used to taste like Doritos back in the
Yeah.
day. The Cool Ranch Doritos used to be slap, cause when
What'd
you
you
used to
say
get
about
them
the
back in the
TV,
day.
Ed?
TV used to go off.
Mission Man said TV went off at 11 p.m. right after the red eye. Then you hear the Star Spangled Banner. Yup.
Yep.
Yeah,
They would play the
Yep.
national anthem,
Yo.
the Star Spangled Banner, and then it would go.
I know how old I am, but Mission Man, you telling your age.
I'm right there with him. I'm right there with him,
I
bro.
remember it.
Mhm.
You know what? You know how I knew it was time to go to sleep at night? When MASH came on.
Yep.
that-
When you heard that, it was time to go to
Man.
sleep.
Yeah, I used to be
MASH,
sleeping for the
Taxi.
credits in it.
That shit was terrible. Mash was horrible, man.
Y'all
I could not
remember
watch
18? Y'all remember the
Oh,
18?
Yeah.
Yo, my
Ain't getting
uncle,
no
like
blame, Hannibal.
all of my
Yeah.
uncles had that van. That
Yo,
van,
yo.
Knight Rider.
the
Man,
van had
right.
carpet. Remember the van had
Yo.
carpet?
Look. Everyone I knew used to have the Dukes of Hazzard car. Where I
Oh,
was
the-
at.
My dad had that. My dad.
Hey,
had
I'm-
that.
I'm gonna keep it funky with y'all. My first car, it was my mom's old van. It was a green and white van. We called it the Mister Machine. I got
The
it fixed
Scooby Doo
up.
van.
Yep, I got it fixed up, and I was the man at school.
Mhm.
Before I got my before I got my
Van is a
Caprice,
rocket. Don't come and knock.
right before I got my Caprice, I was the
Yo, them
man with the
vans.
van, cuz. You know, the van had the whole crew in the van, cuz. Man, I'm telling you, bro. Man, that used to be the days. That van had 2-3 rows, cuz, so everybody
Yeah.
got that girl and they got in the
Nah.
van.
Here you go.
the way
I had
that
an
door used to
88
sound in that
Dodge
van.
Shadow. I had an 88 Dodge Shadow, and we used to travel from Roselle,
Was that a two-door?
New Jersey. It was a hatchback, 2-door hatchback, and we used to put 10 guys in there because we put 3 guys in the hatchback, and we would travel up North Jersey into Passaic or into Patterson looking for girls.
You were
And
part
as
Mexican.
soon
Wait a
as we
minute.
find them, we would pop the hat, and we would
Wait a
all
minute.
get out. Yup.
You said
Yep.
you rode from Roselle to Patterson
or
in
Passaic.
a two-door with 10.
Yep.
Y'all was damn
me
near.
driving, 2 next to me. It was 4 in the back, and then it was 3 in the hatch. And we used to always do that. Always going to check out the girls. Always. That I used to love that. That was hilarious.
We used to fit like 6 people in the Central after football practice.
See?
No, listen. 10 people in a 2-door hatchback. Coach Ed, you have Mexican blood somewhere in you, sir.
Right.
Yeah,
Damn.
I know.
I think that was the name of it, Masters.
Good times, man.
One time I fucking proposed to a friend of mine, female, with an aluminum foil ring in 3rd grade.
Good Lord.
For real.
3rd grade, you was thinking about marriage, bro?
Right.
3rd grade. He said 3rd grade. Oh.
You was in love in 3rd grade, son? You was thinking about long-term commitments?
Man, I was just thinking.
Yeah, that was the name of the show I was thinking about. MAC Masters. That show used to come on Fox. That used to
What
be
was it
dope,
called?
too. WMAC Masters.
Yeah, I don't remember that one.
Dwayne Lowry, thank you for stopping by, man. Please hit that subscribe button. He says, y'all chill, man. Y'all making me miss being a kid.
I'm telling you,
Right.
man.
Hey. In the days.
Oh, man, wait a minute. You remember when you couldn't touch the remote?
Right.
Yeah.
Get your hand popped off.
You say remote.
Nah,
I
you
remember
remember when
getting
you were the remote?
the remote.
Right,
Exactly.
right.
Get
They
up,
tell you
get-
go change the channel.
Exactly.
Yes.
My grandmother was good for that, man.
Not only was I the remote, I was the translator too. God damn it.
Oh boy.
He said 77 Datsun. Wow, B210. I remember those cars book in. I remember those cars.
Datsuns. Good Lord.
Datsuns they not around anymore.
My first car was a Datsun 200 SX.
Didn't they look like the
That's
Nissans,
the
right?
Nissan. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
Nissans,
was
yeah.
Datsun, and then they became Nissan.
Nissans.
Yeah, my mother had a 200 SX.
That's my first car.
I failed my driving test with that thing because it used to cut off when you put it in reverse. I couldn't parallel park. They failed me. It cut off like 4 times.
My boy used to drive his mom's Pacer back in the day, the one with the big bubble window in the back. Oh my
68
God, that was
Pacer?
the ugliest car ever. Ever. Oh.
That's funny.
Lord,
0 to 25 in 30 minutes.
Yeah, I miss those days, man. I miss those days.
Yeah. Oh man, all of it, man.
I tell you, it's classic, man. The Last
Shout
Dragon.
out to Jersey. Oh yeah, Bruce Leroy.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's
what
up.
What part of Jersey? Oh, Jersey City.
Jersey City.
Now I know Jersey City.
That's right across the bridge.
I know Jersey City. St.
Hey,
Francis Hospital, Newport Mall, 245 16th Street over there by the Holland Tunnel. When you come off Holland Garden Projects, Lackawanna Warehouse right there, the little diner right there.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could go to Journal Square, Kennedy Boulevard.
What's that? I remember we had one of our biggest fights against Snyder High School. And that's Snyder's was Jersey City. No, Snyder was North. Was it Jersey City?
No, Snyder's Jersey City. Yeah,
it is Jersey City.
Yeah,
I think they was orange and black. I think their colors. Man, they had the. I got slid under the bleachers. I remember that.
Any of y'all close to Hoboken with that stinking ass water?
Yeah, and then you go the other way to Bayonne. I remember playing ball in Bayonne. Right there.
Y'all got me reminiscing too much, cuz.
You remember the subway in Hoboken? What the subway smelled like?
Oh Lord!
If you ever took the train through Hoboken, New Jersey, that fucking subway
was that the PATH? The PATH train?
Yeah, the PATH train. It has a distinct smell. That if you anywhere else in the world and you catch a faint whiff of that shit, it mentally brings you back to Hoboken.
Yo, I tell you this, the PATH train made me hate going to New York. Made me hate it, man.
Why you say that?
Because the ride was that bad, man. You take the PATH train to drop you up. We should go to the NBA store in Manhattan.
Which one did you take, from the 33rd Street one or the one that goes up to
We used to catch it in. I think we used to catch it in Newark. We used to catch it in Newark, downtown Newark.
Yeah, you catch it in Newark, going straight across into Jersey City into Newark. But there's two of them. One,
I can't even. I was like 14. I was like 14, 15 at the time, man. I had a friend that lived in Crown Heights.
Yeah, there's one that goes to 33rd, and there's one that goes down to not Chinatown.
Hey, Crown Heights. That's that. In Crown Heights, is that what they have, like the Hasidic Jews, right? In Crown Heights.
Yeah,
I remember
Brooklyn,
that. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
we got Washington Heights, where I'm from. You got Crown Heights.
That's where Washington Heights is where the Dominicans at, though, right?
Man.
Yeah, now. Back
George
in the day,
Washington High School.
Black and Puerto Rican.
George Washington High School is the worst football field I had ever seen to have been associated with a game, because we were doing minor league. George Washington High School up in the Bronx.
Oh boy!
And we went there to play a minor league semi-pro game, and the team that was renting it, the field had, when I say potholes, they had potholes that they were filling with sand, and it had the pitcher's mound still on it, and it had needles and glass bottles all around the outside, and they were out there cleaning it.
Heroin syringes, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then we were like, we can't play the game with the pitcher's mound. Yes, you can. But my running back got a good run, because he said, okay, safety was coming right with the right angle, and he said, oh, let me run around the pitcher's mound, and the defensive back fell when he started running up on the whatchamacallit, and it was just like, it was so hilarious. And we were just like, for the worst field, that was the best game ever, because it was just so hilarious. Pitcher's mound, you're trying to avoid it. You don't want to go too far out of bounds because of all the needles and stuff. I was just like, oh my gosh, that was the worst field ever.
Hey Alex, this was a late '90s for me, Alex. He said Crown Heights is shady right now. I said for me, it was the late '90s, early 2000s when I used to run up in
White Manor. Yes, White Manor is the shit, man. Yes.
Talking about the burgers. Yeah.
Yeah, they got some good
Man,
ass
I
burgers
need
up
to
there.
go back home. White Castle used to be the shit back in the day.
Yeah, let me tell you something, man. White Castle on Route 22.
Murder burgers.
Yeah, yeah. So
Murder
White Manor,
burgers.
White Rose, White Castles. That we always said the white
White Rose
burgers.
was in Roselle, right?
Yeah, you got White Rose and Roselle on St. George Avenue,
Mm-hmm.
and there's one more. I can't remember. Isn't it Highland Park? I think there's one on Highland Park on Washington, Woodbridge Avenue. I think it's White Rose. Yeah. So, but yeah, man, those burgers were good at White Manor. Mm, I used to
All those
love.
Jersey diners, man. Jersey known for diners.
Exactly, man.
They are. They are.
Dykeman got
Come from
all the
all over New York
Dominicanos.
City to go to diners. Dykeman got all the Dominicans, yeah. Who said that? You, Ed?
Nah, or Ricardo Ortiz in the chat.
Oh, in the comment.
My
I was
brother.
like, damn. I was about to say, damn, coach, no, motherfucking New York.
My brother,
Right?
my stepsister's Dominican, and my brother's half Dominican.
Oh,
'Cause
dime que lo que.
my stepmom's she's a year and a half older than me, but she's Dominican. So, when my parents divorced, my father remarried. So that, come
Listen,
on, we
man
talk
said
about
12
them
and 4.
Ernie
We beat the
burgers and the
Ravens.
Ernie burgers. What the hell is Ernie burgers?
If I'm gonna talk about food in the Bronx, I'm gonna talk about cuchi frito. I'm gonna talk about real Puerto Rican food. I ain't talking about no fucking burgers. Sorry. The closest thing I'm gonna talk to about is the chopped cheese.
No, see, in New York, when I used to go to my grandmother's in Brooklyn, it was this Jamaican spot right around the corner under the J line. Oh my gosh. They had the best oxtails ever. Ever. You literally, if you just took your finger, it would slide off the
And it
bone.
fell right off the bone. Yes,
Oh
sir.
yes. Oh my
And
god.
it didn't cost you. It didn't cost you
Now,
$30.
No.
Now,
No.
here's the question. What kind of beans did they use? Did they use black eyed peas? Did they use the big lima beans?
No. It was a red type of a bean.
It's the red kidney beans.
They used the red kidney beans with the oxtails?
Yeah.
With the rice and peas. Well,
No, with the
it's
rice.
and
I'm talking
beans,
about
but
the
it's
rice.
rice.
Yeah, with the rice
They
and
call
peas.
it rice
I'm
and
talking about
peas, but it's
in the
beans in it.
oxtail stew,
No,
they
it was
usually have beans in it.
yeah, no, it was like a white type of a bean. What my grandmother
Oh,
used to
those
tell
are
me.
not
Lima
lima
beans.
beans.
The big
Lima
lima
beans.
No,
beans.
Yeah.
not
Yes,
it wasn't
authentic.
lima. It was in lima. She used to say
They got the butter beans.
Chickpeas.
butter beans. Thank you.
Butter beans.
It was the butter
beans.
beans.
Okay. Because you got
So,
different parts. Like if it's a Jamaican from Mandeville, which is like the country, they use
mhm.
the lima beans. If you get it from like Kingston or something like that, if they're from Kingston, then you'll get like the butter beans, or you'll get the chickpeas in it.
Yeah,
So
I've had the chickpeas, but yeah, that my grandmother when she made it, it was that, or she made the best like her lamb. Oh my gosh, her lamb was just perfect. Like my grandmother would spoil me. She would spoil me with food. That's one of the reasons why I was so big and fat, and I loved it. And
You know
she
what I
had
miss?
this red gravy that was just it was tomato based, and it was just oh my gosh.
Make it. That's one thing they say about food, man. Food bring back memories. Food,
Oh,
certain
man.
smells,
yeah,
all that. Yeah,
smells
smells.
and
Yep.
taste are the most nostalgic of your
Yo, I
five
kid you.
senses.
Hey, Lou, I kid you not. So I left New Jersey in 2004, right? So I had my kids. All my kids were born on the West Coast. My sister, she still live with my mother now, and I remember she had sent my kids some hand-me-down clothes from my sister's son, right? Because he was older. And when I tell you, I cracked that box open, and I could smell my mother in the clothes because it was washed, and it just took me back. It's crazy how scents and smells take you back like that, man.
Hell yeah. Smell and taste are the most nostalgic of your five senses.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah, it's crazy,
Just,
Man,
And music is another thing. A certain song can bring you right back to a specific time and place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's because
I remember back in Chicago, man, when they used to make the good pizza back in the day. I don't know if y'all had that where y'all was at, man, but they
Deep
used
dish
to have the
Chicago
bag.
pizza.
They used
we
to
had
have
good
the
pizza.
pizza.
Chicago is
the
known
pizza.
for a deep dish. Yeah.
Yeah, they used to have the pizza, and they would put it in the bag, and you could see the grease of the bag. The bag would look
well,
clear.
you're not even talking about the deep dish. You're talking about just your regular slices. Yeah, they put it in a bag.
The square slices.
Yeah.
And then that
Oh,
plate
man.
be thin as hell. That plate they put it on ain't no
Yeah.
good.
Ain't no good. Ain't nothing but pizza.
I
Man. They
remember
had to put it
skate
in the
key.
bag.
Hell yeah. Going roller skating to the roller
Yep,
rink,
going
hollering at
skate,
the
roller
girls.
Skate
skate.
22 in Edison. Skate 22. You know what I'm talking about, right? Dash.
They had two of them. Skate 22. There's one in Edison. They had one in Union too.
Yeah, and then they had
Another
the one
place that
in
was fighting all the time.
and the one
Branch
in
Brook and
Newark.
North.
Nothing
Branch
but
Brook.
fights at the skate
It was
rink.
Branch Brook and North. Branch
No,
Brook.
this one was on Freeland in Newark, right on the Elizabeth and the Newark border. There
I
was
know
the one.
we should go to Branch because
Yeah.
it's right by that cathedral.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
you can make a 45-year-old
Yeah, I ain't been.
man a 5-year-old in a split second. You ain't lying about that. You ain't lying about that,
Oh,
man.
I miss
What?
Jersey, man.
Did I miss
like I said,
that?
I ain't been back in a while, man.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I
we
do
missed
miss.
it, y'all.
What you
What?
missed?
Ron Rivera blew up on the reporter after the win.
Nah, we'll
Oh, he
see it.
trying to get his ass out of there. Yes, he is. Yes, he
Yeah.
is. He trying to get out of there. He trying to get fired. He just don't want to give up his money. He ain't stupid.
Well,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna tell you this, fellas. My phone is at 6%. I got to log off.
I'm finna hit
I
it.
enjoyed
Yeah,
it, man.
man, it's
I had
late,
fun
man.
tonight, man.
Hey,
I had
man,
fun
this is what
tonight.
happened with the Big Blue Crew, man. You can turn it to anything.
That's what's up, man. I appreciate it, man. Memory lane.
Hell yeah.
For sure. But y'all
And
stay
the chat
good, man.
ride with us, man. The chat be right there in the convo with us. They don't.
Right.
They
That's
don't
what's
get
up.
mad
Going
'cause we
crazy.
not
Yeah,
talking
man, I
about
remember
football
that too,
for
cuz.
And that's how you know you don't just treat them like subscribers, man. You treat them like family.
Yeah.
They can vibe with you for
For real.
sure.
Yeah. I mean, I try to read every comment that comes through, not just
That's a
super
fact.
chats. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's
That's a fact.
opinion is valid. You know what I mean?
Now we appreciate all that, man. I mean, I know I can speak for y'all too. I appreciate everyone that subscribed to all of these channels, man. Every one of them.
Facts.
Every one of them. But all right, fellas, I'm signing
Yo,
off.
look for my picks video
All right,
tomorrow.
Dash.
Miz, you already know.
What time,
On
Miz?
Friday, I got some special picks. It's going to be a big bounce back week. And
That's
I'm
what's
also going to why the Giants are going to beat the Ravens.
All right.
All right.
Put it
You
up.
usually
Y'all
send
look
it to
at
me
that.
too, Miz. That's why I missed it.
Yeah, he sends them.
He said it was.
Yeah.
He said he
All right,
didn't
fellas.
want Carson Wentz. It was Dan Snyder signing. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
Mhm.
That's what
Yeah,
happens
watch
when
that.
you're not on one accord. That's what happens.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't
what
say
happens
that
when
to
you're not
the.
on
Shouldn't
one
say that
accord.
to the media though. You should just keep that in the house.
Man,
He's
he's
trying to get fired.
Trying to get fired,
Yeah, he wants out.
They don't want to deal with all that shit going on over there.
especially
Yeah,
after
he
what
wants out.
Snyder just did, talking about they saying that he got dirt on owners and Goodell, and if he's going down, he's taking people with him. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be associated with that either.
Right.
Man.
Why don't
Nah.
get Merck messing with him?
Yo, I'm telling you, I'm making a prediction, man. Ron Rivera is going to end up back in Carolina. You'll see.
It was popping in the 80s for real, for real.
I
People were
can
getting
see Ron Rivera back in Carolina as a head coach.
But it was popping in the 80s though.
He's still a good coach. He does a low-key place. He doesn't have to deal with all the nonsense in the media. It's perfect for him. He could start over, build a young team over there. I think they should hire him back over there.
Well, that's if he's out, but yeah, I mean,
Tomorrow, boxing.
Nah, tomorrow's Friday.
Oh, Saturday. Tomorrow we got the Giant Man Cave. Yeah, shit.
Yep.
I am going live tomorrow.
And we got game 2 of the Yankees.
Wait, you going live tomorrow?
Damn it. Dang, I tried to sneak out of there with that one. So loud enough, like I said.
Oh man.
Well, anyways,
goodies.
One great memory of being younger was the 1990 Super Bowl, baby. And the Giants beating the Bills and the 49ers in the NFC title game.
It's always going to be 86 for me because it's the first. It's always going to be the first.
Sims.
Yeah, Phil Sims.
Went off. Jeff Hostetler is the one that got us in 90.
The 90, yeah. So it was just because it was the first and because of everything that led up to it, because of how bad they were before Parcells came in and changed the culture in the early 83 when he turned.
Yeah, because we're witnessing it again.
Because he was the defensive coordinator in 81, and then he became head coach after Perkins in 83.
Exactly.
When we drafted Lawrence.
Lawrence came in 81. Phil Sims was 79. Lawrence was 81.
Right. It's just Parcells became head coach.
Carl Banks came in. Was it 84? Carl came in 84.
Thought I was 83, coach.
It might be 83. It might be 83. I mean, I might be off.
Yeah.
So, and then that's when it started changing. I mean, you had Gary Reasons, Kelly, Carson. Yes. I mean, I'll go Eric Dorsey, Eric Howard. I mean, it's just Leonard Marshall.
Yep,
Jim Burke.
I love that ended Montana.
George
Pepper Johnson.
Montana.
Yeah.
I love Leonard Marshall.
Was it Burke?
I love him.
Yeah, Leonard Marshall was the one who hit Montana in the back.
No,
yeah.
But Jim Burke had
back.
But Jim Burke had that other one.
years.
Was it Burke first or was it Marshall? Because Burke came straight
No,
line
it was
right
Burke.
up the middle.
It was Burke that hit him the first time.
He hit him. He exploded into him.
And Montana was laid out. That's when we blew them out 49-3.
Yeah, that's right. You're right about that. You're right about that.
And then Marshall ended Montana and San Francisco. That's when after that season he went to
98, 2 years.
When
Knocked
he
him
got
out
back.
for it.
Yeah. So,
1989, the goal line stand in the snowstorm in Mile High. Remember that?
Wait.
That was great also.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I tell you my last thing when we were younger, one of my biggest memories till this day, that was the most special memory for me as a child. I was 14 years old with my mother. She was alive back then, and she was a big Giants fan and a Yankee fan too. And let me tell you, during the Gulf War in 1990, Whitney Houston with that fucking song. That was goosebumps from the whole country.
That's still probably the best Super Bowl performance besides Michael Jackson. Is between Whitney Houston and Michael Jackson. Prince had a good one too.
Yeah, Prince in the Rain. Yeah,
Prince had
you know what I remember is her singing that song, man. That was a time when I felt because of the war, maybe the country was like united. We were one, you know. And I miss that, to be honest.
It was always the war and 9/11.
Yeah, exactly. So.
But fellas, it's been an honor tonight, man. Going down memory lane with y'all, man. Where else you gonna get a show like this besides the Big Blue Crew, man? It's crazy, man. Always a good show, and it's never scripted.
Right.
Never on script.
We don't plan none of this shit. We just go with our gut, baby.
I don't even know how this shit got started. How did it get started?
I forgot. Damn, Odessa Turner, Line of Manual with that fourth and was it 4th and 12? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh no,
nowhere, honestly. Man,
hopefully, to be honest, the Giants are headed for some more memories here in the next few years. So I have a feeling that we're gonna have some good years coming after we all kind of got together during these bad years.
Liz, before you get out of here, get away.
You got one of these 11 and 6s? No, I'm gonna get a tattoo right here, 11 and 6.
Oh, like Popeye when he ate his spinach and shit. Right. I see the people moving and shit, the tank.
I still think it's gonna be 10 wins, but hey, whatever. 10 is an upgrade from 9.
Had the little boat come right there.
At least he's a man of his word. He said if we beat the Packers, he would come on here and say I was right. And 11 and 6.
No, listen, that was a great win. And I think we can win someday because I got like this confidence now that exists. It's not like a phony confidence, like it's like the Giants are really proving themselves. So
they're proving it without the talent. That's the most impressive thing.
Yeah, when we get some major talent out there on offense, it's
no
going
wide
to be
receivers
a
out there.
Exactly. So, but all right.
Man, I appreciate you fellas, man. I'm finna lay it down, man.
Thank all you guys for being here. Miss your man Frank, Bookend, Jesus, everybody who's been here from the beginning. And thank you for rocking out with us. We'll see you tomorrow on Big Pass channel. Make sure you go subscribe to Coach Ed, Big Pass Sports Talk, The Miz, and Gnation Inside Sports. And don't forget to subscribe to Classified 3F with Joel as well. He's recovering from surgery right now.
Blessings, Joel.
Shout out to everybody, man. Have a good night. And until next time, man, y'all know what it is.
Ain't no chatting, no liking, just action. All my just front like these hatching. You already know. Popping. Ain't no stopping me now, steady rocking. Watch them hate on me now, cause I'm locked in. Watch the hate on me now, cause I'm popping. I ain't stopping.
And the New York Giants the Super Bowl champion.